Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You know the vibes. You know the deal. Another beautiful Saturday morning in the PlayStation neighborhood. Another episode of What's Up, PlayStation Podcast. Welcome, man. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. What is good, PlayStation Nation, man? Episode 54 of the What's Up PlayStation Podcast, and we are excited to deliver you another great PlayStation podcast. If you guys are new to What's Up PlayStation Podcast, we are a PlayStation-centric podcast where we talk about the latest, the greatest, the good, the bad, the ugly news of PlayStation throughout the week. I am one of your hosts, Jay Bari. I got the best list on YouTube. But I'm also joined by the other host of What's Up PlayStation Podcast, Mr. COD God himself. Mr. He has arisen himself. Mr. Bridge of Spirits himself. The King of Queens. Gaming with Persona. Persona, what's good, bro?
I have no experience. Hey, what's good, YouTube? What's good, PlayStation Nation? It's your boy Persona, Gaming with Persona. I'm very happy to be here. I always say it, Barry, every Saturday. I always look forward to the Saturday morning podcast with you and the crew, and talking games, and speaking, chopping it up with the community and whatnot. And I'm happy to be here, man. I feel good, man. Platinum Boys in the building. Your boy got the Tales of Arise Platinum, so I'm feeling good, man. We have ascended.
Yo, listen, Persona had a goal. When Persona have a goal, he's gonna hit that goal. My man said, "Listen, I ain't gonna start this podcast without me platinum in Tales of Arise." And that man stayed up till 4:00 in the morning.
Yo. Hey, man, I was up till like 2:33 o'clock. I was like, yo,
as you should be.
It's like, yo, I see you platinum Kena, you working back on Fist now. I see, Sick working on this and that. So many people in the community, and it's not a competition, but I'm like, yo, man, I'm way behind because I really want to play Kena. I had foot dipped in the middle of the week. I'm like, yo, I just gotta see how beautiful this game. Yeah, I dipped the toe. I had to see how great this game looked on the OLED. So I'm like, all right, this is beautiful. I don't want to sink too much time into this because I really want to get the Tales of Arise Platinum. Like, that was a goal of mine. You get what I'm saying? I mean, we talked about this a number of times, Barry. Tales of Arise is my game of the year and whatnot. So I'm like, yo, I want to get this Platinum before I move on to any other game. I put all other games on the back burner for Tales. And yo, yesterday, listen, guys, I put in like some real no life gaming hours because I was on that shit for like 10 hours, bro, trying to get the platinum. I'm not even gonna cap. So I'm very happy.
It wears on you a little bit because them end game boss fights is ridiculous. Yeah, and the level that you need to be at some of these fights is like, yo.
Especially if you're playing on the hardest difficulty.
Oh yes, sir.
Those end game boss fights are really like they'll stress you out a little bit. Mm-hmm. Like, it's very tiring mentally. Because
one hit, you casting them healing arts.
That's a fact, right? But listen, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy for the topics. We got listen, PlayStation Nation, me and Bari. I'm not trying to toot our horns, man. But Paul is why I say that too. That sounds kind of weird. But me and Bari, we about to make history. Yo, we got later on in the show. We'll give you guys a special announcement.
Persona, you already went there. You already went there.
No, not yet. I want to. Let's do the show. Let's build the anticipation a little bit more. Can we do that? You want to do that?
I feel you already went there. The people that already here early, and then we can update the people when they come in later. But I think you already went there. You already. The Persona, I think you should just already do it, man. That's just my opinion. It's up to you.
All right.
Hold on, let me get the trophies going before you get it. Hey, yo, listen, man. PlayStation Nation.
We about to make history.
PlayStation Nation. We dropping trophies out here, man. Everybody is welcome. Everybody that came in the chat, you guys getting trophies, man. We giving out trophies like Naughty Dog. You feel me? Persona about to give y'all a platinum trophy right now for the people that's here early.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, me and Bari, man, like I said, when we first started this show, it's PlayStation centric, man. We wanted this to be a show and a podcast that you all could be proud of. And me and Bari making history. So we're still ironing out the date, but we do have Sean Layden coming on the show very soon. Very, very soon.
Yes, sir.
We got Sean Layden. He's going to be on the show. And, very, very soon. We're ironing out the details. And, once the date, time, and everything is set, is concrete, we'll put the news out there on Twitter.
But we got Sean Layden coming on What's Up PlayStation podcast.
Yes, sir.
Listen, you don't want to miss it. Stay in tuned.
Yes, sir.
Hit the like button. Share the stream out.
Yes, sir.
Listen. Can I drop some more trophies?
Yeah, drop the trophies. Drop the trophies, man.
Listen, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's gonna be a movie, man.
That's gonna be, guys. You're not gonna want to miss that, and it's gonna be happening much sooner than later. Trust me.
Yes.
So yeah, Sean Layden
possibly next
will
week
be on the show. All I'm gonna say is next Saturday, October 2nd, history will be made. History will be made. But like I said, I'm gonna put out. Let me just finish ironing out all the details with Sean. And we're gonna put that out there on Twitter.
Yep.
So Sean Layden will be on the show. And it's gonna be a good one. Trust me.
We gonna talk, man. We gonna talk.
Talk. Oh yeah, absolutely.
We got a lot to talk about with Sean.
Yes,
so it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you know already. Me and Persona, we get together. Pause. It's gonna be entertaining as well. It's not just gonna be, hey, Mr. Sean Layden, can I ask you? You know what I mean? It's gonna be. It's gonna be entertaining.
Hey, Mr. Sean. I'm a bit nervous, but thanks for coming by. I'm just gonna. Nah, it ain't gonna be none of that. Y'all know how we are, guys. It's still gonna be me and Bari, how our attitudes are and how we are. Obviously, respectful, always. But we definitely gonna ask some really good. We got some really good questions. We're gonna be asking him. Pick his brain about things within the industry. His time at PlayStation, why he left, things like that. It's gonna be a really good conversation that I don't think you guys are gonna want to miss. So, keep it locked at What's Up PlayStation, because again, you guys supporting us and helping us grow and whatnot. A lot, this is a long time coming.
Absolutely, it's definitely. We appreciate the support that you guys give us. In such a short time, you guys pretty much grew to like the podcast. We appreciate all the guests that have came on the podcast as well, and trust me, it's not going to stop with Sean Layden. It's going to be a lot of guests that you guys are going to be like, wow, this is great. And all the guests that have came on here, it's and the people that's in the chat every Saturday, we appreciate you guys, man. So trust me, we appreciate it, man.
100%. 100%.
Yo, so Persona, man, let's start the podcast, man. What a great announcement, by the way. What a great announcement.
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And we're gonna announce it again for the people that come in later, just to reiterate what was said. So but we got 2 super chats in here, man, from my man Cyber Dragon, one of the best mods on YouTube, with a $10 super chat, Android user. He said, "That's What's Up PlayStation podcast show with Sean. I would download and archive it. Congrats in advance." Yes, sir. Shout out to my man Cyber Dragon, the Platinum.
Yeah, shout out to you, Cyber Dragon.
Yes, Corey said, "Yo, Sean smelled that PlayStation fragrance." Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Man, listen.
Yes, he did. We sprayed it all up before we hit him up.
Greatness. Some great, real talk. Like Bari said, we really do appreciate all of you guys, man. Honestly, I know we say it all the time, and the only reason why we say it is because we mean it 100%.
Yo, then we got another super chat from my man Unicron with the $5, the pounds. I mean, congratulations, well done. I'm gonna put my DualSense on my tummy just for you guys. Hey, yo, shout out to my man Omar, man. The space god out there, man.
Space is god. That's a fact. That is a fact, man. Yo, Bari, we got some games came out this week, yeah?
Yes, sir, man. So let's get into the rigmarole, man, and let you guys know the games that came out throughout the week. This week for September 20th through the 26th, man. And it's, listen, yo, September got heat. September is definitely going to be one of those months that's keeping you busy out in these gaming streets, man.
Especially this week.
Yes. And, yo, there's some surprise releases as well, man. So we're going to announce that as well because, you know, Nintendo came through and blessed the PlayStation Nation. No, that's not a diss, but that's just what happened. So the first game we have on here is Kenna, Bridge of Spirits of the PS5 and PS4 Persona.
Since you already platinumed the game.
Yes, I did.
You could give your review. Did you do the save glitch?
Funny story before we continue. Funny story, right? I was playing Kenna, taking my time, searching through all of like this locations because I was like, yo, I need to make sure these locations are completed before I move on, right? So I was around 90 something rot, and there was like a couple of missing in a few areas, right? So I was like, you know what? The DualSense does a great job as far as let you know that you're next to a rot. You know, it will vibrate. It gives you that little tingle, little vibrate, so you know you're next to it. So you gotta search around that area. But I was like, damn, I don't know where the hell these rots are. So I went on YouTube and I was like, I typed in rot in like a specific location. There was like there was some in the village that I was missing, and there was some in the other side past the village, past the storehouse one. So I was like, I Google it. So I was like, I'm not Google it, but I YouTube it. I was like, so rot location in whatever area, right? And you know, videos was popping up, but some of them wasn't like just specifically for the rot. I was missing a few hats as well. It wasn't for like the rots. So you know what I mean? So I was scrolling down and I saw a Power X video come up, and it was like glitch or something, like brutal difficulty glitch. I was like, what? I was like, hold on, let me go see what's going on here, man. So I watched the video and I was like, no way they have that patch now, because there's a few patches that came in for the game. I was like, there's no way. So ended up beating the game, right? And it popped up using that in that specific area where you can do the glitch. So I was like, there's no way after like 3 updates that joint is in there. So I follow the steps, right? I follow the steps. Yo, so I was like, so I went there, do the save, whatever. You got to go in brutal difficulty, and then you have like, you get the first rot, and then you can load up the manual save. So I was there. I was like, oh damn, I'm here. So I go up to the meditation joint. And you know, I'm watching a cutscene. I was like, "Oh, there's no trophy that pop." I knew this junk was full of shit, right? So I already saw that end cutscene. So I was like, you know what? Let me just skip this junk. I'm not going to watch it again because I already saw it. When I skipped that junk, Persona, it's that bang. Yeah, I was like, yo, no way this junk working still, bro. After all these patches, they ain't patched this junk. Yo, I swear, Kina had about 3 or 4 patches since the game came out, bro. Since the game came out, and they patched that junk.
There's no way it's still up now.
I don't know. But I'm playing through the master difficulty now. I'm about to get to Corrupt Tarot, but I'm going to search for the rots over again because I got to get my health up and things like that, like the meditation stuff to get my health up, because there's no way I'm going to fight Kutas. But I beat the game on the hard difficulty, right? On master difficulty so far, the only way your rots is charging if you dealing out damage, right? So if you're dealing out damage, that's the only way the rots are charging. And they're slightly more aggressive, and they slightly do a little bit more damage than hard. So that's why I was telling people, like, if you play it on hard difficulty, I don't really think you're gonna have a real issue with master, because right now I'm cruising through the master difficulty. You know what I mean? I didn't fight the major boss yet, but I'm cruising through it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna cause I started when I started my playthrough. I started on or the one before the hardest, the very hardest one that you have to unlock. I think
Yeah,
that's expert or something like that.
yeah, that's the
Um,
hard difficulty, pretty much.
yeah. So I'm cruising. I mean I didn't fight no boss or nothing like that yet, but the couple of enemies that I did fight, they didn't really seem too
Did you
difficult.
fight that
So
first like wave area?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
that
yeah,
wasn't too hard for
you're
me.
moving, you're moving. But you
Yeah,
only put
that
like
wasn't that
probably
hard.
say about an hour in the game, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, about an hour, a
Yeah.
little less than an hour. Yeah.
Listen, yo, Kina is a game. It's a gift that keeps giving, man. Like it's so good. Like
Yo,
I
it's
was
crazy that
actually
this is
shocked
Ember
that
Labs.
the bosses. I was shocked that there's so many bosses in the game, but the boss fights kept you engaged, man. It kept you engaged in the game. They're fun as hell. You know what I mean? You're going to die in that game. You know what I mean? That's just you just got to chalk it up. Like there's boss fights that you're going to you're going to die. Like my first run through Corrupt Taro, I died about 4 times. The second boss, I'm not going to say the name, like the second major boss, I died about 3 times. And the last major boss, well, not the last major boss, but the third major boss, I died about 4 times to him before I beat him. So yeah, you're gonna die, bro. You're gonna die.
I mean, I expect it, but I
And that's
think
not
one
that's
of
the
the
major
things,
bosses. That's not even like the side ones.
one of the things that's kind of like really not surprising, but like I'm happy to see is that one, Ember Labs is getting so much praise for this game,
Yeah,
right? For this to be their first game is definitely a good look. To be not
it's a
associated
great
with
look. It's a
PlayStation,
great
but
look.
it's a great look, and but the fact that it kind of in tandem with PlayStation in terms of it got shown off as State of Play, and that's where that game got first shown off, and so kind of it looks good on both ends. I definitely think it's a good look for Ember Labs, and I hope this propels them forward, much further forward, to where they grow into a AAA studio, or grow and really be able to make something much even bigger and better. Because again, the graphics, the game so far, the world, it, for this to be an indie, wow,
There's only
very
one real
impressive.
story element I have an issue with Kina. Like they didn't really go into detail with it, but I'm pretty sure like if they do like a sequel or like a prequel type, game to it, I'm pretty sure they will probably like, explain what's going on with that. But so far, I gave the game a 9 out of 10. It's an amazing game. I loved every single bit of it. If you guys didn't play Kina yet, definitely go and play Kina. It's an amazing game. But yeah, next game we have here is Soul Frost for the PS4. Then we have Streets Outlaw 2, Winner Takes All for the PlayStation 5. The Hunter Call of the Wild 2022 edition for the PS4. The Storytale for the PS4. World War Z Aftermath, PlayStation 4. Crisis Wing, PS5, PS4. Mech
I
Warrior
thought you was gonna
5
say. I thought
Mercenaries
you
for
was
the
gonna say Crisis.
PS4, 5, and PS4. Damn, Mech Warrior came
I
out this
thought you was
week
gonna
too?
say. I thought you was gonna say Crisis Core for a second. I was like, wait, what? They released that?
Oh nah, yeah, I didn't know Mech
Mech
Warrior. That's
Warrior
a stealth
5.
release or something. I didn't even know Mech Warrior came out, bro.
I saw it for pre-orders in the PlayStation Store a couple of weeks back. I just didn't know when it was
Word.
dropping.
I know Court got that.
Skip. Yeah,
I know Court.
Court definitely got that.
Court got that for sure. Then you got Nexoria, Dungeon Rogue Heroes for the PlayStation 5 and 4. Subdivision Infinity, DX for the PlayStation 5 and 4. Castlevania Collection, Advanced Collection for the PlayStation 4. Delicious.
This was a release that surprised me. Castlevania Advanced Collection.
Yeah,
I might cop that.
absolutely. That was
Yeah.
that was bought right when it popped up in the store, yo.
Yeah, I was
Castlevania.
very surprised. I was like, what? They got
Listen,
the Castlevania collection?
the Game Boy Advance, I love that handheld, bro. And if they
Yeah.
putting those Game Boy Advance games on no PlayStation, that's an easy cut.
Yeah, 100%.
Then Delicious, Pretty Girls, Mahjong Solitaire for the PlayStation 5 Persona. Can you give us your impressions of that game?
Absolutely not. I don't know nothing about that.
I thought before the podcast started you said you was enjoying it, but I ain't trying to expose.
Hell no, bro. I'm waiting on Project Eve.
Yo, Diablo 2 Resurrected for the PlayStation 4 and 5.
You picked this up?
Diablo?
Yeah, you picking that up?
No, I didn't pick it up.
Yeah, I'm good.
Then we have Ember for the PlayStation 4. Note a composer and a note for the PlayStation. Damn, that's a weird ass name for the PlayStation 4. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. That's a weird name. Port Royale 4 for the PlayStation 5. Sakura Swim Club for the PlayStation 5 and 4. I'm copying that. If that like if this is like the Sakura Succubus games, I'm copying it. Yeah, I saw the name Sakura. Listen, man.
Yeah. That might be. Let me hit up iBad Driver real quick.
That's an easy plat. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. Yeah.
Yo, the playing effect for the PlayStation 5. Then we have Death Stranding Director's Cut for the PlayStation 5. Yeah, I just bought this morning. It was $10 for me because I already had the game.
Right? Okay, good. Yeah, good. I was like, don't buy the.
Nah, yeah, I waited until the game came out, and it was like, yo, $10. You know, people said that you had to had the game downloaded for the PlayStation 4 version downloaded before you can buy it. No, that's absolutely false. Because when I went to the app, I just saw it for $10, and I was like, oh, yeah, just bought it.
Yeah, they just had the PS5 upgrade for $10. I'm like, all right, yeah, and that was it.
And then we have Donut Break 2 for the PlayStation 4. Then Lost Judgment, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4.
Very hyped for that. Very hyped to play that.
Yeah, I bought the first one a couple of months back, but I haven't played them yet because I haven't finished Judgment. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely going to replay.
Judgment's a good game. I think you would actually like it, man. It's a good.
Yeah,
I
was enjoying it, but I just didn't finish it. I forgot why I didn't finish it. Probably something came out. I was like, you know what, this got priority over it, but.
Yeah.
And then, the devs are back. Listen, we're gonna have the head-to-head, the break devs, whatever they are. We're gonna have them on here one day, man. Oktoberfest break head-to-head for the PlayStation 4 is the final game.
Yeah, they need to come on here and explain these seasonal games they be dropping, man. They need to definitely come on here.
Yeah, they definitely need to come on here, man. Yo, and we got some super chats in here from Games for Eternity, $4.99 iPhone user. He said, "Congrats. Just don't have him too pinned." Oh no. We have the questions, majority of them set up already. Persona, you don't talk about the details as far as if anything when it comes to community questions, but trust me, we prepping.
Yeah, we prepping.
Then we have my man Veja with the 20 Seek. Congrats, my people. By fans for the fans. Yes, sir, man. We appreciate it, man. And shout out to the new subscribers on here as well, man. We see y'all. Don't be shy. Type in the chat. Persona.
Yes, sir.
Spotlight game for the week, my good guy.
Hey, man. Can I break the rules?
Persona, absolutely.
I'm always ask if I can break the rules.
Yeah, he's so nice with it too. Like, yo, can I break the rules? Like he's, you know what I mean?
Break the rules. Yeah, I'm gonna break the rules. All right. So, I said it last week. I'm gonna have to say it again this week. Tales of Arise, especially after platinuming it. I mean this with all sincerity, guys. If you're into JRPGs, if you're into action, especially action-based JRPGs, if you like the Tales series. If you want something that has a very good story, very well written characters, very extremely good and satisfying combat, very layered, right? Tales of Arise, man. Pick this game up, man. Play the game, support these devs, man. It is a great game, a great series, a great story. Pick that up for sure. And then my second spotlight game for this week is actually going to be Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes, sir.
I watched the previews. Funny enough, someone that actually did really good preview was GameSpot. GameSpot actually had a really good preview up where he talked about the combat, his time playing the game with whatever story it was, and how the characters kind of flow and play. And that explanation actually, I was like, oh wow, the way he explained it and what he showed. It looked really, really good, and it got me even more hyped to play the game. So, and I know a lot of people are kind of iffy, just because when you look, a lot of people well, I'll save it for the topic. But I Guardians of the Galaxy, even though I didn't really read a whole lot of their comic books back when I was growing up, I do know a bit about them. I know enough to have a conversation. I'll say that. But
yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because we had many conversations before. Yes, you do.
Yes, sir. So, that's definitely my second spotlight game. And I can't wait to play Guardians of the Galaxy next month, October 26th. It comes out. And those are my spotlight games.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're definitely going to talk about the previews, or we're going to showcase the preview from Game Informer later on. But yeah, I agree 100% with Persona when it comes to Guardians. This actually was going to be one of my my spotlights too, because I was going to cheat as well. But
you gonna break the rules? You gonna break the rules? Go break the rules.
I'm gonna break the rules. I do have Tales of Arise up there as well. Like, guys, don't be intimidated. It's not as long as other JRPGs. You can pretty much shoot through it, but I recommend don't doing that. I recommend doing the skits, doing the side missions, because these characters are so good. They're so well designed, where you're just going to fall in love with these characters as each of them do the skits. And, you know, some of the skits are serious, some of the skits are funny. You know, it's just great moments in the game where, yeah, it's combat. Then you have those slow time moments where you're just getting to know the characters, you're cooking and all that stuff, and they're excited about their meal that they cooked. Some meals go bad, some meals go great. You know what I mean? And it's just an amazing time playing that game. Like, I no life that game, and I had such a great time doing it, man. And when I say no life, I mean pretty much just like I was on it nonstop, where there was nothing else I was playing. But I highly recommend Tales of Arise, because it is a great game to get into because of combat. It's easy to get into, but it's kind of hard to master because there's a lot of stuff to do. There's a lot of switching. There's a lot of, you know, using moves at the right timing and all that stuff. But
I was gonna say, yeah, there's a lot. You definitely have to pay attention to how the enemies fight as well, because certain moves can stagger. You know, so you have to know. You kind of can't spam. You got to know when to use those boost attacks and things like that. So I agree.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, it's easy to get into because you're gonna do some cool shit. You know what I mean? Regardless of what it is, you're gonna do some cool shit in that game, and it's gonna be like, yo, that looks amazing. Yep. And yeah, the story is great, the characters is great. I think majority of people that played it is gonna like it, is gonna love it actually. And the second game I have is Melty Blood, man. I've been spotlighting this game for about a month now. Melty Blood Type Lumina is coming out next week, and it's a fighting game. And it looks great, man. It looks great. We're gonna be talking about the new character that they announced. Well, new or old character they're gonna announce here. But I do feel that Melty Blood is gonna be a good one, man. It has rollback netcode in it that's got announced. Rollback netcode, so that's gonna be fun. Where you're not gonna have no issues per se as far as fighting people from different coasts or, you know, across the world. It's gonna be a much better time. But yeah. Melty Blood, definitely gonna be streaming that and learning that game, because like I said, I never played a Melty Blood game. I've played on the night, I've played Blaze Blue, so I know some of the mechanics are gonna be there, but there's a lot of mechanics in that game. You know what I mean? It might be intimidating for somebody that doesn't play fighters, but that's why I'm gonna do the streams, because like I said, I haven't played it and I'm just learning right from the bottom like everybody else. So we're gonna definitely see, and I'm gonna be trash in the game. Trust me, but I'm not gonna be scared to learn it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Melty Blood Type Lumina is the second spotlight game. There's a third one, but we're gonna move on. Because it comes out the same day. The Astral Ascendant, I think it's called Astral Ascendant, RPG game.
Oh, Astria
Ascendant, yeah, looks amazing.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Yo, Kisara is definitely best girl, 100%.
Big facts.
100%.
Got the cakes.
Yo, so let's get into it, man. PlayStation fun fact for the week. This was a pretty interesting one. We're continuing with the PS2, and I think the next time we do a fun fact, we'll definitely be in the PS3. So yeah, PlayStation fun fact: the shape of the PS2 wasn't Sony's brainchild. Actually, the console itself, with its box-like shape and perpendicular on lines across the body, was based on a computer from 1993. The Atari Falcon Microbox 30-40 was the final computer released by Atari and quickly became a massive flop. Sony even mentions Atari in their patents for the PlayStation 2. So yeah, man, Probably some of you guys knew that already. But yeah, the PlayStation 2 was based off of Atari's final computer that they made, which is the Falcon Micro Box, 030 dash, 04 dash, whatever the names are. And that was Atari's final computer that they made, which kind of flopped. And when you do see the picture side by side, let me try to pull up the Atari. You're like, oh shit, yeah. This does look like the the PlayStation 2. And shout out to PlayStation for actually acknowledging that. You know what I mean?
That's kind of dope.
Let me see if
that's
I
definitely
can.
Dope.
Oh, here we go, right here. Pinterest. I just want to look at the picture. Damn, I don't want to sign up for all that, man. You know what I mean? All right, let's see if you can see this right here. As you can see, this is the Atari here, and this is the PS2 to the left. I mean, to the right. The Atari's on the left. So yeah, that's a PlayStation fun fact for the week, and it was a pretty good one, man.
Damn, did Atari sue them for that?
Nah, Atari ain't suing them. That John flopped.
Oh man,
Yeah, like, but nah, they mentioned them in the patent, so.
Oh, that's pretty good then.
Yeah,
gave him a credit.
Gave him a little credit. Like, yo, we stole your design. It's all good. So, yo, we already spoke about Kena Persona. Anything you want to say about Kena before you move on, or Tales before you move on? Actually, a review score. What's your review score for Tales?
When I first beat the story, it was at a 9 out of 10 for me. But after going through Endgame, it's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
it's a 10 out of 10. Because there's sufficient there's sufficient endgame, right? Like, my play time by the time I platinum it and everything was 106 hours. Right now, obviously, a lot of people would be a lot shorter, a lot more, but I was actually listening to skits, reading the text with the side missions and stuff, and I was actually doing that stuff. So that's why my time is much longer than most people, and I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. So yeah, Tales of Arise is a 10 out of 10 experience for me. It is my game of the year. I thought about it long and hard, pause. And yeah, Tales, and I weighted against everything else that's come out this year. Tales is my game of the year, hands down. It's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I gave it a 9.5 out of 10. It could be easy to be a 10 out of 10 as well, because I thoroughly enjoyed and loved that game. Even when I platinum it, I was still playing it. You know what I mean? Just like, fighting, enemies again and all that stuff. The fishing was the last trophy that I had to do.
Same.
You know what I mean? And yeah, I enjoyed it as well, man. I enjoy those slower moments in these RPGs, because you get a personal connection with these characters sometimes, man. So especially when the character is well done. Too. Yeah, I love it.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like every character in Tales is well written.
Yes,
in Tales of Arise,
100%.
No character in Tales of Arise is badly written. They do a good job of fleshing. Great cast, great voice acting. They do a good job of fleshing out the characters throughout the story. Everyone gets their time, even though at its core, it's a story about Shion and Alphen. At its core, but Kasara, Rinwell, Dalahim, Law, they all get good amount of time to flesh out their stories, flesh out their characters, have their own problems that are their own problems, but also can coincide with the mission. If that does that make sense? How I'm saying that, like they have desires and revenge and things that they want to get, that they want to accomplish as well, and them wanting to accomplish that does not hinder or sidetrack the main mission of what they're trying to do. It all kind of falls in place very well. So it's a very well written game, and it's a 10 out of 10. This is the best. And granted, I started playing Tales at Tales of Zestiria, so I didn't play Symphonia, Zillia, and all that stuff way back in the day. So some of you may say, oh well, no, this is better, but for me, this is the best Tales game I've ever played.
It is definitely the best Tales game I ever played as well. Even when I have Bestiria, I love Bestiria as well, but I don't think Bestiria, side characters was as well crafted as in Arise. You know what I mean? There's certain characters that I was like, you know, outside of the main ones like Magilu and I forgot my man other name with the demon hand, not the demon hand, but the sword guy, Roke. I don't know, it was an R. Everybody else, the wind dude was cool too. But everybody else, I was like, okay, they're cool characters, but yeah, you know what I mean, they're there. But everybody in Arise, I loved. You know what I mean? It's very hard for me to pick like, oh, which one is the best ones to me, because I love all of them. It was great. Elfin is a great character. Shion, great character. Law, great character. Dolahim, great character. Kisara, best girl. Winrel, amazing. Yo, it's just great, man.
Let's not forget about Hoodle. Hoodle, great character.
Even Hoodle has some growth.
Yo, Hoodle had growth, but he also had like, there's a moment in the game, and I don't want to spoil it for people who are playing, but there's a moment in the game where Hoodle, it looks a little bleak for a second. Mm-hmm. And the writers of the game, they did a good job of kind of like, because I was legit worried, like, yo, no, I don't want him to go. There's a moment where Hoodle is just like, he's the hero for that moment for me. Like, he's the hero. Like, because this outfit and everyone is there, but Hoodle is the hero for me in that moment.
Yeah.
And for those that beat the game, I think you know what moment I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know. Think long and hard, pause. He was the hero in that moment. Because Runwell got her ass whooped. She was about to be Swiss cheese. You feel me, boy?
That man Persona like spoiling. You go spoil it, man.
I'm not spoiling nothing. I ain't spoiling nothing.
Look at everybody. What in the spoiler hell? Yo, you don't spoil all the way. You spoil halfway, which is still spoiler.
But Hoodle is also a great character. I love Hoodle.
Yeah, I enjoyed Hoodle as well. There was definitely some touching moments. Roku. Yeah, definitely liked him as well. That's in Bristeria.
Hi, Hoodle.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I think Tales of Arise is the best one I've played. And all of them have like a similar kind of pacing. But the characters, that's one reason why I love Final Fantasy 7 is the same reason why I love Tales. The characters, each Tales character can hold their own game, in my opinion. Like each character in Final Fantasy 7 can hold their own game. You know what I mean? Someone progress through the story while dealing with their own situations. You're progressing through the story and it doesn't feel like it's off track. You know what I mean?
Someone had asked in the chat, which is better, Ni no Kuni 2 or Tales of Arise? I put Tales above Ni no Kuni.
Yeah, I put Tales above Ni no Kuni 2. Ni no Kuni 2 is an amazing
Ni no Kuni 2 is a great game. Let's not get it twisted. Hold up. Ni no Kuni 2 is a phenomenal game. Like, those characters as well are very good characters, and that story and combat, like, that is a very good game. But Tales of Arise, Tales of Arise just... It just warps that, bro. I'm gonna be honest, man.
And Tales is more fresh in my head, but the combat I enjoyed thoroughly in Tales of Arise, like from beginning to the end. Ni no Kuni from the middle to like the end, the combat just like became great. But Tales from the beginning to the end, the combat, I never felt tired of the combat. You know what I mean? It was just amazing. But yeah, let's move along here. And also we have Kena. Kena, my review for Kena is a 9 out of 10. I love that game to death. We're going to talk about our top games for the year so far in the topic. But yeah, Kena is definitely up there as well. But transitioning into the news, Persona, let's talk about Kena, where it has a new patch update with patch 1.06 available now for the PlayStation consoles, where they fixed a few things, man. So here we go. This is the newest patch update for Kena, where it added the ability to remap movements keys on PCs for the PC stuff, for those people that complain on PC about movement. There you go. Implemented a fix for lost karma. Let me just zoom in on here so you guys can see it better as well. Implemented a fix for lost karma. Save files missing karma will be corrected after download the patch. Fixed progression blocker in store. Update also fixes previous saves. So I don't know if that fixes like the whole exploit, but we'll see. Fixed progression blocker when entering the ancient well. This update also fixed previous saves. Fixed the Fix previous saves in Forge progression blocker. Fix issues with the cursed chest being locked when dying at the same time as the enemies are defeated. Parry. This one is an important one as well. The parry counter attack is now easier to perform. So there's many times where you would do the parry, and you have a follow up attack that you actually spend your spirit coins or whatever it is to use, right? And sometimes that attack won't come out. It won't come out. So they definitely fixed that, because I definitely tested that out as well, and I was like, yeah, it's much easier to get that follow up attack out. Fix soft lock on Ancient Well. Fix crashes, minor audio, visual, and collision bugs. So yeah, that's the fixes that they have in Kina. She's throwing up the deuces. See y'all next week. Great picture right there.
I'm about to say that pic, yo.
Yeah, definitely say that pic.
Hey,
like,
yo,
all
that's
right.
good. Yeah, I'm saving that pic.
The little smirk with the deuces.
Yeah,
like,
the little deuces. Like, all right, that's good, man. I'm glad that they staying on top of like fixes, bugs, and stuff like that, just to keep the game as seamless as possible, right? Because, like I said, it is from what I've played so far. Again, guys, I've only played an hour, but it's a very quality experience. So the fact that they're also trying to maintain that and keep that up, I can appreciate that from the devs. So it's a good look.
Yo, when it comes to Ni no Kuni, I see people saying like, no way, Ni no Kuni 2 is better than 1. I think 1 story was more impactful, but 2 is just a better game overall, like gameplay wise.
I mean, yeah, I think with 1, its story is impactful. I don't want to spoil. Listen, Ni no Kuni been out for like 10 years. Because the way he became who he was because his mom died and whatnot, and
that just hit you hard, bro.
Like, yeah. So like the impact of the story is good, but when it comes to combat and stuff like that, Ni no Kuni 2 all the way. Like the combat, absolutely. the way you raise the higgledies and the type of moves and things that you get and stuff like that. Nah, two all the way.
It's more strategy with part 2. Once you have your certain familiars, you're just gonna stick with those and keep on leveling them up. But I love 1. Like I won't really like say, oh, people like to prefer 1 more than 2. That's cool and dandy. But I just think like 2 is just a better overall game, like gameplay wise.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's move on here, man, because Persona. Listen, man, the PlayStation 5 is a gift that keeps giving. And we got some details here when it comes to Gran Turismo 7 being available for the pre-order. The 25th anniversary edition detailed, man. So Gran Turismo, you guys can pre-order this joint right now. It comes out March 4th, 2022. And yeah, we got some details here, man. We got some details. So Persona, before I go into the details, did you pre-order the only next gen racer?
Of course. I pre-ordered that 25th anniversary deluxe edition on the PlayStation 5, man. Yes, as soon as I seen it, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta snatch that up. So yes, yeah, of course.
Yo, and also shout out to enter cheat code with a $9.99 iPhone user with the sticker out here with the dog with the fans that's dancing and grooving. We appreciate the support. Enter cheat code, man. So following the release of Gran Turismo 7 trailer from the PlayStation Showcase last week, we're excited to finally share details on Gran Turismo 7 25th Anniversary Edition and the bonus items you will get with Launch Edition. Bonus items and 25th Anniversary Edition by the Launch Edition at any participating retail, including PlayStation Store, at the PlayStation Direct, and you will get the following bonus in-game items: Toyota Castro Tom Supra. I think that's a classic car that been in like
that's the Toyota Supra. Like
this is right here, the Supra right here.
Yeah.
You get the Mazda RX Vision GT3 concept. I know Court. Listen, Persona, we know Court. I know Court was melting when he seen
that stealth. Yeah, he was definitely hyped
stealth
up.
guy gave it. Oh man, my man was melting. We got the Porsche 917K Living Legend. That's the one they showed in the trailer with the whole ray tracing and all that stuff. Then you have 10K, 100K in-game credits.
I'm about to say 10K. What? What? I'm looking at 100. We're looking at the same article.
Yep. And here's the 25th Anniversary Edition PS5, PS4 retail or direct from PlayStation.
Yo, that Steelbook. Oh my, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I might double dip and get that Steelbook, bro.
I missed the super chat. My bad. True Virgil with a $4.99 iPhone user. He said, "Here's a PlayStation Pegasus fun fact. Gaming Persona prefers mainline black polish and black eyeliner for his goth uniform." Yo.
I have no experience. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't use nothing. I ain't never in my life put no black nail polish or nothing on my body.
Yo, then we have Mr. Oshida with the $1.99 iPhone user. Who is the better gamer between you two? Be honest. Ooh, yo, Persona, you want to answer that? Huh?
Yeah, I'll answer it. Sorry.
Yeah, my answer is Persona. Persona's a better gamer, for sure.
But, yeah,
he's being nice. If he'd have said himself, I would have laced his ass up.
Hey, I'll take my answer back. Best gamer. Nah, but on a serious note, I mean, me and Bari, so like, for instance, with Call of Duty, me and Bari, we've been playing Call of Duty for years. And so we kind of lean on each other for like different things. Like, one thing Bari's really good at with COD, he's really good at finding those good classes because our play styles are real similar. So like, if there's a gun that that I haven't used and he uses, I'll be like, yo, Bari, what's the best class? What attachment should I make? What should I do here? He'd be like, try this, try that, whatever. And even with RPGs, we'll be talking about shit with RPGs, and he'll get through the boss and he'll kind of give me some tips. So you'd be like, yo, this boss, he gonna do this, and so we kind of lean on each other. So I don't know if there's one better than the other. We both play games.
Persona is a dude that is very competitive, and when he is in his mojo, you sometimes just gotta sit back and just watch this motherfucker, because this dude, he be going off. You know what I mean? So I definitely learn from Persona. Well. When it comes to especially when it comes to Call of Duty, I think Persona is more poised at certain moments where I'm a dude. I could be fanatic and I would run up in a fucking spawn and I would try to push people out, and Persona would be right there, just like, yo, I'm gonna clean all of that up. You know what I mean? So, but yo, sometimes I gotta be like, yo, you know what? Let me actually incorporate that, because that stuff right there will get you the better stats, will get you the better KD. Mm-hmm. But don't get it twisted. You pull up on him, he gonna bop you as well. You know what I mean? So
yeah. And
it's definitely hard because we do play like the same type of games.
Yeah.
We do go for like the same type of results. And when it comes, especially when it comes to like shooting, like fighting games, we don't compete, but we compete. You know what I mean? Like, there's times he'll be on top, this time I'll be on top. It's like, I'm carrying the team. That's how you feel?
It's subliminal. Like, we won't outright say it, but trust and believe, when we both are playing COD together, I'm watching that leaderboard like a hawk. And when Bari get his kill streaks, I'm like, hey, yo, you got your kills? I need to step it up. That's telling me I need to step it up. Oh yeah, we fight. But one thing I will say, like, when it comes to like fighting games, definitely Bari. Like, even though I'm really into fighters as well, the terminology and stuff like that of fighters, that's something I really started getting deep into last generation. And so, like, like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 button mappings and stuff like that, that's something I started getting into last gen. So when it comes to like fighters, Bari's definitely a lot more versed than I am. So like, when we're playing fighters or whatever, he'll definitely, give me some pointers like, yo, if you're going to do this, do like, 2 light K, 2 LK or whatever. Like, he's really good at that. So, fighters is definitely Bari all the way.
I mean, yeah, fighters, Persona definitely had the skills. Well, Persona would just go back to what he knows, but sometimes Persona would definitely clip it. Like, I feel when it comes to defense, that dude is annoying. Persona is just like, yo, sometimes it's very hard to crack him. It's like Chuck is the same way too. Chuck is very versed in the fighters as well. Chuck is very hard to like crack sometimes, because I think they go for the defensive style of things first, just to try to annoy you, and Persona would do a combo on you, run away, and it's like, yo, you try to approach him like, nah, the match about to over. No, that man is jumping back, the anti-air. I'm like, damn, man, sit your ass down, let's take this combo, man.
Oh man, yes. I think we both have our strengths and weaknesses. when it comes to gaming. But
Oh yeah,
I
facts.
mean, you know, me and Bari, we hold each other down. So, you know,
Yo, facts. That's
if
the
someone
PC.
if someone were to ask that, I would say Bari, and I'm sure if someone asked Bari, he would say me. And,
No, I'm
that's
saying
how it would
myself,
work.
man. No,
All right, cool, right on. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it real. I'm trying to keep it nice and I respect it. I respect it.
nah, man. I think the skill level is definitely like on par. But yo, we have another super chat from Enter Cheat Code with a $4.99, Mr. iPhone user. He said, "Would y'all be interested in a GT game, not a simulator fashion, but more like a Horizon style arcade?" Nah, not necessarily, because I don't associate GT with like arcade. Like GTs are more, you can set more settings to be like more, you know, easier to drive with. But I mean, this is a long running franchise that been like a simulator. Like sports is not as well, that's a lot. Sports is very simulator as well, but it's more like, you know, simpler. Like they definitely added more settings to have an easier time with, instead of dealing with all of like the, you know, the car components and drifting and all that stuff. There definitely can be some easier settings to for that stuff. But my answer for that now is like no, because this game been running for like over 25 years. It's doing what they do best, is being a simulator. Maybe I'll have to see it before I can say it.
When you think GT is very synonymous with simulation, right?
Yeah.
And it says, you know, Gran Turismo 7, the real driving simulator, right? Like, so in terms of Gran Turismo, you know, if they wanted to, I'll say this because I never want to keep a developer in a bubble. So if Polyphony came out one year and was like, hey, look, you know, it came out on stage and say, hey, we want to try something a little bit different. This is not going to be GT8. This is going to be more of a Need for Speed or Midnight Club style racer being made by Polyphony. I would welcome that because, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, that actually sounds pretty damn cool. So, you know, I would definitely welcome that. But am I expecting that from them? No.
Yeah. So continuing over here, this is the 25th edition from the PlayStation, directly from retail or PlayStation. You get the steelbook, which looks amazing. I like this case right here as well. This looks pretty dope. You get a whole bunch of like avatars. You get the same cars, including the Toyota GR Yaris. You get $1 million. You get 1.1 million in-game credit and an official, you know, soundtrack. But yeah, this what you call it, digital, this steelbook looks really nice. I think I'm going to double dip and try to get that steelbook. Just
I really think I'm gonna double dip on that, man, because it really, that red just looks so beautiful, bro.
Yeah,
and like it's fire. All over the case. I'm like, yo, yeah, that's all me right there.
And then this is the digital deluxe edition of the PlayStation Store. This is the one I have so far. You get a little bit more bread, you know what I mean? 1.6 million, you know what I mean? We can just buy one car with that.
We balling, you know.
So the cars in GT, them just ain't cheap, bruh. And then the parts too. Oh my god.
Oh sir, you gonna burn through that quick.
You gonna burn through that quick, man. But yo, so also, lastly, for those looking to upgrade their PS4 standard edition of GT 7 to Gran Turismo 7 on PlayStation 5 digital standard edition, there will be a $10 digital upgrade option at the time.
Disclaimer. They already let y'all know that last free was only for Horizon Forbidden West, God of War GT. You paying that 10, and Bari, you know what's gonna happen. Give it 3 months. 3 months from now, 4 months, and once it gets closer to launch and more stuff starts coming out. Oh yeah, so if you want to upgrade, it's gonna cost $10, and we're gonna be right back at the beginning of. Wait. But listen, they already told you guys it's going to be $10 upgrades moving forward for any games that are cross-gen. That's it. Hey, they ain't budging.
They're not budging at all. So you know, if you guys don't like that $10 upgrade, you know, stick to the PlayStation 4 version. You know what I mean? But yeah, they definitely let you know. There's gonna be somebody that's gonna be like, oh, but we didn't know. We didn't know. Persona, we just didn't know. We just don't know at this time. We don't know.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows. And no one can say that.
That's always the Twitter comments. Like, we just don't know. We just don't know right now. We just don't know.
I didn't know.
Like, nah, they definitely told you. And
yes,
you know. But yo, moving along, Persona, man, it was a beautiful week for PlayStation gamers because PlayStation 5s came back in stock through multiple retail stores across the nation. And yo, people were putting up a lot of screenshots. People were putting up a lot of video stating that, yo, we out here. PlayStation Nation, I got my digital, I got my physical,
yes,
I got these games. I'm here. Welcome me. Trust me, this week a lot of people was posting them up, but we just want to share a little video real quick, and you can talk about it as well, Persona, because this is New York, Persona, huh?
Hey, New York, let's go. Listen, when I see, I was first off, I was going to take my chance, and I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm good. I'll wait until I can comfortably buy a second one. I'm not fiending like that, but the videos that I was seeing, them lines were long. You know what? This place looks familiar. Where is this? I think this is I think that's either Long Island or that might be
Long Island.
Queens. That's either Queens or Long Island.
Do you see the line, Persona?
Oh, people want that 5, bro. People really want that PlayStation 5. Kohl's, yep, this is Queens. This is Queens. This is I think this is Fresh Meadows. I think this is the Fresh Meadows area.
Hey, yo, this line is longer than the iPhone release. You remember the old iPhone releases? The lines just be all over the goddamn place on Times Square. It was just crazy. Look at this.
What this means, though. You know what this tells you, though, right, Bari? That the demand, once PlayStation actually makes PS5s readily available, where you can just go into a store and get one, or they make more ample amount of stock. Look at this demand, because a lot of people can't even get. Oh damn! It's going all the way down to the other store.
All the way down, bro.
Yo, I thought it was just wrapping around the Best Buy. No, it's going down to them. Yo, listen, the demand for PlayStation 5s are high. People want this console, especially after that showcase. KOTOR, Wolverine, all that. People are fiending for this PS5, bro. And it's evident because this is not the only video that I've seen a number of videos yesterday or the day before, whenever, of people camping out in tents, right? In sleeping bags and shit, lawn chairs and all that, waiting to get a PlayStation 5. The demand is high. And yo, this is a good sign. Like, seeing something like this is a good look because it lets you know that the demand is there.
Yeah, people want those PlayStation 5s, man. Like, the demand is super, super high. And I'm happy that people are getting them. It could be a journey trying to get these things. You can't casually just go and try to get a PlayStation 5. You have to be assertive. You have to be proactive.
You have to want it.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, definitely have to. You can't. It's not widely available like that to just be like, oh, I'll wake up at 12 o'clock and just see if I can get it. Nah, you got to be proactive with it. You know what I mean? So, but yo, it was a good look. Especially on Twitter, where I just saw so many people was happy. They bought the console, and it's not like they have one game. You know what I mean? It's not like back in the day in the 90s when we just got our Super Nintendo and we got that one game. No, they bought that PS5, and these dudes had Miles Morales, Demon Souls, NBA 2K.
I was seeing a lot of pictures yesterday.
Yo, man, pictures of games people had. Like, people was buying like 4 games, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I seen one where like this guy bought like a whole catalog, bro. He had bought an extra controller. He bought the headset, the console, and he bought like all the first party games that had came out from launch till now.
Man, they're not playing around.
And I'm like, yo,
man. So shout out to the PlayStation Nation, man. Welcome to the neighborhood for those people that are new to buying PlayStations, man. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your console.
Enjoy next gen.
Yeah, enjoy next gen, the only next gen console. And for the people that didn't get one yet, man, hopefully you do get one. Because listen, the PlayStation is definitely It's definitely a game changer, man. Yo, shout out to my man Akira, because Akira, he's doing a lot of Twitter Spaces and stuff like that. But he got his PlayStation 5, and he's loving it, man. You see him posting stuff like, yo, the DualSense Astro Bot is looking cool. You know what I mean? Like, he was happy as hell. Like, people are literally happy as hell, man. Like,
I was talking to my boy about this the other day, where when it comes to the like what Best Buy did, I feel like this was a test to gauge interest, because I think that both PlayStation and I think some of these retail stores are actually holding back stock for the holiday rush.
Yeah, I mean, that would
like
be smart,
Black Friday,
to be honest
Christmas,
with you.
and
That's
stuff like
smart.
that. Yeah. So I think that's definitely what's happening here.
Especially Black Friday, and yeah,
Black Friday and all that, like having like bundles and whatnot. Could you imagine like Black Friday, Black Friday or like holiday shopping? Because holiday shopping typically starts after Halloween, or probably a little bit before, a week or so before. But could you imagine, like, they have like ample stock ready for the holiday rush? It's gonna be it's gonna be a good time for PlayStation.
Yeah, man. I'm just happy that everybody's getting their stuff. And like I said, if you haven't got it yet, definitely be more assertive, be proactive, have those browsers up, and refresh and keep cooking. And sometimes maybe you have to wake up 4 o'clock in the morning, you know what I mean, and camp it out. But yo, trust me, once you get it in your hands and you start playing that thing and you boot it up, it's gonna be well worth it, man. It's gonna be well worth it.
100%.
Persona, moving along, man. Because when this game was first initially shown off, we was upset, Persona, we was upset, man. Yo, we was cursing. We was like, Square, come on! Square! Why is it looking like this? Yes, why is it so slow? Square! Crystal Dynamics, not like Crystal Dynamics!
Yes, sir.
Persona, the previews are in for Guardians of the
Hello,
Galaxy.
friends, and welcome to New Gameplay Today. I'm your host, Alex.
They're pretty positive, man.
Very positive, yeah.
They're pretty positive, man. People that I've watched and read some of the previews, they're enjoying it. They like the combat. From what I've seen so far, the combat definitely looks much more polished than before. The first time we're showing, the textures look much more refined for the first time. I don't know what build that game was the first time they showed it. Look at the Milano looking sexy as hell, man. But I don't know what the hell they were showing there at that E3 show. Jesus, it was looking bad. You know what I mean? Look at how the textures just much more polished. It just looks much more polished.
Yeah,
before,
the game
it
looks
didn't
much more
good.
Beautiful. Yeah, it looks much better now.
But one thing I did like about the combat, especially after playing Tales of Arise, it gave me like a Tales of Arise type of feel, because with Tales you can use your D-pad and then the L2 button to do like boosted attacks when they're ready to go. You have that same type of look here in the combat with Guardians. I think you can do a little bit more when it comes to like what they can do, but it looks very good, man.
So to kind of go a little bit more in depth with the combat. So yes, it is like Tales of Arise in terms of like how like you can press one of the directional pads and Tales and like someone to do a move. It's kind of like that here. The difference here is like it's a bit more layered in terms of what the other characters can do, because it's not just one move. It's a number of moves that they'll be able to do within the combat based off situations, and also like a group ultimate that they'll be able to do as well with each with a couple of sets of characters. So it definitely looks pretty layered, and it looks like there's there's definitely gonna be a lot that you can do. I'm gonna be honest, like with Star-Lord and his combat, shooting around and doing a little bit of the melee and stuff that he does, I'm fine with that, and I'm very happy. I'm a big Gamora fan, right? So I kind of wish we could have played as Gamora as well, at least, just because being able to slash around with Gamora and like she has her gun and stuff as well, that would have been really cool, right? And like we see here with Rocket Raccoon, he's got the whole gun barrage. That's like the ultimate that I was talking about, where like you'll be able to do you'll be able to do like ultimate attacks and things like that with the enemies, based off situations, because everything is not just going to be one specific thing. It's definitely very situational. But I do wish we could have played with Gamora, but playing as Star-Lord, I'm happy. and seeing the combat and how it's going to play out, I'm on board. You feel me? It looks very good. The Nova Corp looks great here. I'm very excited.
Yo, they took like a lot of stuff from fighting games. Whenever you're doing things like a counter, they have like a combo meter here, like, you know, amazing. This is great. Like Devil May Cry type of stuff as well. Super gun frenzy. Like I like that stuff that they add here to it, man. So it looks like it's gonna be fun. It looks like it's not gonna be stale going into the combat, because I'm pretty sure you're gonna learn other little moves that you can do from, you know, everybody that's in the Guardians as well, man. And the fight, you can like do a little hovering and shoot and all that. And they have like elemental abilities, which is cool. Like Star-Lord look like his gameplay is gonna be fun. I'm pretty sure like if this game was like PS5 only, I'm pretty sure you could have probably like controlled like the other characters, because you just have more hardware to deal with that stuff rather than the focusing just on Star-Lord. But overall, I think they're doing a great job on what they did with Star-Lord. That's his gameplay. And like,
hey, yo, real quick, yo, I just want to wish a happy birthday to Star Guardian 88. Today's his birthday. He just turned 33. Shout out to Star Guardian in the chat, man. Yeah, appreciate you, bro, for always coming through and supporting the show, man. And happy birthday to you, man.
Yo, Star Guardian, if you want me to sing you a song, just let me know, bro. Happy birthday
all right
to ya. Happy birthday, Star Guardian.
I'm gonna keep my hearing. I want to keep my hearing. My hearing is I'm gonna keep it intact.
Yo, you know who's gonna type in the chat? Yo, Chuck. Watch Chuck type in the chat. Like, yo, Bari, don't quit your job. He gonna do something smart. Him or Dre. Him or Dre gonna type.
Yeah, it's gonna be Dre. It's gonna be Dre for sure.
Yo, well, we got some super chats here from Joey Bats 33 with a $5 Android user. He said, if you have no problem camping outside a Best Buy for a PS5, you can pay $10 for an upgrade. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, yo, that's a fact though. That's a good point.
Yo, listen, yo, brother. You know what's funny? I've camped out for lesser things than the PS5, for iPods, iPads. You know what I mean? So
I can't remember when we camped out. Well, we didn't camp out. Remember, we were there at like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Remember when we waited outside the stadium to get into the PSX?
Oh yeah,
so that we could get so that we could get front row seats.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think that was Timbo and like Timbo and Michi, because they were on it. Yeah. They were on it. It was like, nope, y'all waking up. Y'all waking up. Everybody looked mad groggy until we had that Starbucks open up. Yo, when that Starbucks opened up, we was like, all right, now we ready.
Because when we got there, I think it was like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, or something like that.
People was there.
And they were waiting, and they were right, because we wanted front row seats. We was in the front. I'm gonna post those pictures up one day. We was in the front.
Yeah.
Like,
yo, we was dead in the front, bro.
Yes, the first row. We were all in the first row with the devs and shit. That's where we were.
Yep. Yo, then we have Tronigy with the $5 Android user. He said, what's up, guys? It's starting to feel like the PS2 era again. Fire.
Facts. A lot of great games.
Yes, sir. Yo, then we have the big $50 from my man Strictly Gaming, aka Strictly. Shout out to my man Davey. That's my bro right there, man. With the $50, he said, yo, PlayStation 5 is the best console of all time. Watch. How you gonna release Horizon Forbidden West, God of War Ragnarok in the same year? That's a different kind of confidence level. A lot to look forward to as a PlayStation gamer. Great show, my guys. Shout out to my man Strictly.
Shout out to Strictly, man. Shout out to that brother.
Yo, listen, it ain't gonna stop there, man.
The pioneer of Twitter Spaces.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, Dre said, yo, don't act like you know me. I know Dre had something ready cooking. He had something ready cooking, man, when I was singing that happy
Don't
birthday.
act like you know me. Yo, shit. Oh, God.
Yo, but shout out to my man Strictly, man, with that donation, man. We appreciate it, bro. And yeah, but continue on Guardians of the Galaxy, man. It looks really, really good, man. Like the PlayStation Showcase, when they showed that trailer, like a lot of people think I was capping and all that stuff. Like I pre-ordered the game right after that. I was like, yo, it looks way better. Looks way better, man. Much cleaner. It has like a little Tails effect as well. Like not Tails, but Telltale, where you're doing like certain dialogue where, you know, you can get like certain trust from the characters, or if you do certain actions, some of them might resent the action that you did. So it might affect like gameplay and stuff like that, which is cool, man. So yeah, man, I'm thoroughly gonna enjoy this game. Hopefully it's great. But from what I'm seeing with the combat and everything, it looks like it's gonna be a fun game.
Story looks like it's gonna be pretty interesting as well, with Lady Hellblade and all those other people. So
yeah.
It'll be.
I know they're gonna have some surprises in there as well. So
yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, man. Dang, Gamora kind of thick too, man.
Yeah, she just need. Yo, that's the other thing, man. It's her hair, yo. The way her hair sits on her head, it just looks so off, bruh. It looked like a goddamn frisbee in mid spin, bruh. Like, yo,
have you
loosen
seen
that up a little bit, man?
Have you seen something about Mary?
No.
You never seen something? Yo, you need to go watch Something About Mary, bro. There's a scene in Something About Mary where my man was doing his thing, you know what I mean, before a date, you know, like, you know, fellas do, whatnot, right? But yeah, he ejaculated, Persona. He ejaculated. Well, he ain't know where the joint went. This dude had all this semen on his ear. So Shorty came through, was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" So he's opening the door, and she said, "Oh, is that hair gel? Thank you. I really needed that." Yo, she took the semen, bro, and put it in her hair and had her head like spiked up like Gamora. So that's why Gamora head right now remind me of Something About Mary. That scene.
What the fuck?
Yo, you gotta watch that movie, yo.
I've never seen that movie. Yeah, I have to check that out.
Classic, yo. Like that jump funny as hell, bro. But yo, that remind me of Something About Mary right there. And when you talk about stuff like that, it's looked down upon in today's day and age. But when that movie came out, yo, that shit was funny as hell. People was talking about that scene like it's nothing. Like me mentioning that scene, I had to be a little bit PC to talk about it in today's day and age.
Yeah, I've never seen it. I'm gonna check it out. Something about Mary.
It's definitely a movie, yo. You should watch, yo. 100%, yo. Yo, we got a nice little cool update, man. Well, you know what? We're gonna talk about the update. So PlayStation just had the 2.0 update that came through. You know, we went over it last week. What's up, PlayStation? But it was a little caveats here and there that came with this update, like improvement in game performance in certain situations. So Digital Foundry, they came out and they said that Devil May Cry Special Edition and Control got like a boost, like about a frame or two when it comes to the new frame rate update. Nothing really crazy, but it saw improvement within the frame rate and performance for the game. So that was kind of cool. This hearing that, like, damn, like, you know, this update fixed a lot of things that we wanted, but also, you know, that's something that we didn't expect. Like, it was gonna get a few like little improvements here and there with the games. But there was an interview that came out with Hideki Nishino, you know, developing the PlayStation software update. So this is the dude right here that develops the updates here, and he had an interview out here on the PlayStation blog. There's a nice Q&A. We're not going to go over everything on the Q&A. What I want to bring up, because you know we're going to do a conversation here after, is speak about stuff. The last question I was asked there. Where is it at? Here it is. So PlayStation blog. Sergeant Sid Schumann, with the question. He says, "So
that list came out when you said that."
Yo, that list was crazy.
List came out heavy. Boy, go ahead, boy.
He said, "Yo, so what are folks working on next? Can you give us a scoop?" Right? And he addressed the answer. Said, "As I said, when we look back and the list of things that we need to do, there's a lot. There's a lot of the community is asking for as well. I want to say it in Japanese. I want to say in the Japanese way. I'm delighted to work on these lists, and there will be more coming out in the future. I also want to thank the community. We are not just whiteboarding our desired features. We work with the consumer needs. You know, this is pretty PC saying here. We really want to solve the problem in a delightful manner. That's our core passion. We are here for the PlayStation fans. I'm always amazed by the feedback and how the community loves PlayStation. It's great. It's really great to hear the player feedback, and at the same time, we get great feedback from creators as well. I believe the firmware update is not just about us doing it, but the whole community doing things. So we're really excited to hear from the community, and I and the team are diligent to deliver new features in a very exciting way. So he kind of went PC around the answer. He didn't really like answer the question directly, as Persona would say. I asked you a direct question. Can you answer the question directly? I asked you yes or no. I asked you a question directly. Can you answer the question directly? But my question is to you, Persona. Like, what would you like to see after you've seen the update 2.0? What is something that you would like to see, PlayStation actually tackle for your personal needs that you would like in next firmware update? Because this is their only second major firmware update. This is the second one only. So, what is something that you would like to see in the next one?
Yo, that's a really good question, man. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I think what we have now, like, the biggest thing for me was definitely the storage expansion, right? I think after that, more so folders. Folders is definitely something that I want to come back.
Yeah.
Like, for 100%. Like, I have so many games and things downloaded, especially now with the expandable storage. I want folders. Like, yeah, it's cool to go into the library, and I know you can differentiate between PS4 and PS5 games and all that, but I would much rather prefer folders to have, because back on PS4, I had my FPS folder, my RPG folder, exclusives folder. I want that back. I do. Honestly and truly, I do. Outside of that, I think the only other thing that I may want is, I'm being honest, that's a hard question for me to answer right now. I can't answer that right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Outside of folders, I don't really know.
I'm in the same ballpark as you as well when it comes to, I think folders.
I'm very happy with, like, sorry to cut you off. I'm very happy. Like, again, my biggest gripe was the expandable storage, honestly.
Yeah.
And the fact that we can now customize the quick menu and things like that. I really don't have, and now you can clearly differentiate between a PS4 and PS5 game. I really don't have that many other gripes. I'll be straight with you. I don't have that many other gripes.
So my question is, like, because when I think about folders, there's a specific area I would like them in. Like, where would you like the folders? Do you want them to be on the main screen or something like in the library? Because for me personally, I think the main screen is perfect the way how it is.
The most recent games that I've played, I don't mind it being in the XMB, like, or displayed like that. That's fine. Library, yes. I much rather prefer it in the library, because I think it keeps if it was on the screen, especially the way the UI or UX, how some people would say, the way how it's set up now, having all those folders like that would kind of be a little cluttered and a little bit too much. But I think having the folders in the library would be a good touch, and just have my most recents right there, like right there in the face. Pause.
Yeah, like, so yeah, I agree. Like, I would like the folders to be in the library, so it can be a little more customizable. You have your JRPG, your fighter section, and you can get to stuff much quicker. Yeah, you do have the search option, but it's still, the folders it's just organized. You know what I mean? It's something that wasn't broke. I didn't think you needed to take it away. When I see a lot of people putting themes in the chat, like, in the beginning of the PlayStation 5, I was definitely with you guys, but now that I'm playing it or using the system, I don't mind the themes that each game have. Like, like the dynamic menu, the PS3 had that stuff where you go to a game and it will have like a specific theme and a music playing. The PS5 does that as well. You know what I mean? So if they were to put in like themes, I would probably put it like where the explore area is at. Like, the explore news is like an overlay to the theme that you already have in the background. And you will start when you turn on the PlayStation, you start there at the explore area anyway. But I don't really see them adding themes to the way how it is. Like, it would have to be like how the PS3 did it. where it'll have to be like a specific area. Then to get to it will be an extra layer to get to the game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No, you have a section, then you have a subsection that's to see the games, and then the game will have the themes. Now you would have to do it like that if you want themes to come back on the PS5.
I just thought of something else. This is kind of minor. It's more of a cosmetic thing, but being able to change the color of your profile, like on PS4. You know how like when you set a cover image.
Oh yeah.
Change like the whole color to be red or blue, black or whatever.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having that as well. That's more of a cosmetic, something small.
No, I agree with that too. I agree with that too. 100%.
Yeah. But outside of that, I can't really think of
a small gripe I have with the PlayStation 5 is the sorting, right? The sorting, especially when it comes to your library, when it comes to sorting in the store. It always goes to default every time you leave a specific area. So you go into your library, it has the default sort as A to Z, right? This time, the sort that I want to keep it as is most recent or the recent purchase games. So your library has like the most recent, then you go into like your collection, and you can do like the most recent purchase. But every time I'll put my sort in there, and I will leave out to the library, and I come back to the library, it's like, oh my goodness, it's back to A to Z. And for me, that bothers me, man. It bothers me so much. If I set my sort in a certain way, just leave it that way. You know what I mean?
Another one I'm thinking about now too is, so this is more of a PlayStation Store update that I think they need to fix. Whenever you go to like new PlayStation 5 games and you sort it to released, it shows announced games as well as released, and it kind of confusing because all these announced
they don't have a pre-order
games that you can't play or nothing are all at the top, and I'm like, yo, that stuff shouldn't even be there because it's not released. That stuff should be in its own section. So like, I feel like they need to fix that as well, to where
even in the new game stuff too as well. Like you go to new games and you see pre-order stuff in there. Like, okay, I understand why isn't it, but it don't need to be in there. You already have a section to pre-order, so let those games stay in there. It
should just be new games that release for that week or whatever that are new that you can purchase like that day.
100%. Yo, PlayStation, I hope you're listening. Sid Schumann, shout out to my man Sid Schumann. I know you're listening. That's carry that information over there to the PlayStation guys, and that'll be highly appreciated.
Great. Facts.
But moving along, man. So yeah, the update 2.0 update, I felt like was a great update.
It was phenomenal. Like the amount of stuff that they really put into, like, enabling the 3D audio for TVs, the external memory, and what what's his name, Hideki-san said about like the reason why they decided to go with the Gen 4 SSD, M2 SSDs. Them talking about him and Cerny, they contemplated for a while. Like, do we really want to do this? Do we want to go with another option? They weren't too sure if this was going to take off or not, and they ended up saying, you know what? Let's do this. We're going to do it and go full force. And look, just look. Like it took off. So like, I'm so happy that they went with this option. And they went with this best option like this and whatnot, and decided to go more, give more options to gamers and to the players and to the fan base, because options are always good, right? So
yeah,
I love it.
100%, man. It was a great interview. Make sure you guys read it. Those things are cool, man. Just learning about what's going on, the thought process behind some of the things that majority of us don't really understand, but it's just cool just to see, like, okay, here's their thought process on why you did this for the new system, and why did you take away this with new. It's pretty cool. Yep. But moving along here, man, we're gonna get to a fighting game trailer here. So we have a new character that has been announced for Melty Blood, type Lumina, new but old. So they have a different version of this character called, I think it's Arcuid is what her name is.
Red Arcuid.
Yeah, is it Arcuid?
I don't
know how to pronounce. I'm gonna say Arcuid. And hey, here she looks grown, Persona.
Translate real quick.
She looked grown, man. And listen, she's looking better than the original character. So this is like a more grown up version of Arcued. So as you can see, she's much taller. She, you know what I mean? She got the female stuff. But yo, I like the fireball, man, because the original Arcued didn't have that fireball. And this character looks like she's just gonna maul you, bro. You know what I mean? She got the fuck neutral specials. She got the slaps. Look at this fireball. Oh my god, this game at high level is gonna be ridiculous, man. It's gonna be
so
ridiculous,
it's I just put her name in Google Translate. It's Arcued. Yeah, Arcued. So red Arcued. Okay. Yeah, red Arcued.
I thought they would separate like the ID to like id, but okay, red Arcued.
Arcued. Gotcha. Yeah, Arcued. Yeah, red Arcued.
So yeah, what you thinking, man?
She looked. Yo, listen. I know we were talking about this before. First of all, I'm very excited for Melty Blood. It's already been pre-ordered, ready to go.
Shit.
One of the things that like with Melty Blood is like every character looks really fun to use. Like I'm not even gonna lie here. Like they do a good job of making all the characters look fun. With Red specifically, she looks phenomenal. She looks diabolical. Like, you know, she's got that crazy look in her eye.
Mm-hmm.
She's definitely trying to bust your ass, right? That super was nice. I'm definitely gonna try her out. She looks like a very Persona character. I can see myself using her. She looks very fun, very fast paced.
She definitely, because the first character, Arcued, like she looks cool, but it's not like I'm interested in her. But this character here, like the more adult version of her, this looks like I would be interested just to try her out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm liking her a lot, man. She looks pretty dope.
Yo, that command grab from that far though, bro. Like what?
Yo, because she got armor.
See that, bro?
She got a move where there's a move I'm gonna show you right here.
From her when she did the super though, bro. That's that command grab super, bro. She was halfway across the screen and just
bro. She's like, yo, forget neutral. We just gonna get in. That's what it seems like.
Yo, that's the get in right there.
She's just gonna get in, bro. Look at this move right here that she has. Look at this move right here. It's like a dash kind of move and it crosses up. I'm gonna try to pause it here.
If that command grab is safe on block, people gonna spam that. They gonna spam that, bro.
She just like, yo, forget your fireball, yo. Let me see if I can catch it here. I'm gonna try to catch it and pause it here. This right here. This is you're gonna get hit by this. I'm gonna slow it down here. Yo, people, you're gonna get hit by this, yo. This move right here. Look at this. Look how cheap this is, bro. Look how cheap this is. That. Boom. You're gonna get hit by that crossing up. I don't know if this is like it's continuing.
Oh yeah.
Continue because she's already getting hit by something. Hit by that. But yo, that looks crazy, dog. Yo, she looking good, yo. She looking good.
She looks good.
I'll be honest with you. I think this game is just like, yo, fuck it, man. We choosing violence. Like I said, I'm very ignorant when it comes to Melty Blood, so I don't know. But the impressions I get from this game is like, yo, we choosing violence. Everybody gonna have their own bullshit that you just gotta learn to deal with. You know what I mean? We're not gonna you know,
damage that she's doing is pretty good. Like everyone does good damage from what I've seen as well. So
yeah, yo. They're like, yo, from the jump, we're not just gonna make it, you know, easy to get into. You're gonna learn this bullshit and then you're just gonna keep it moving. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like a game that I love is Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. So, and Grand Blue Fantasy, I felt like the first two patches was great, but they just kept on nerfing characters and making the game a little bit more boring. You know what I mean? But this is Red RQ. This is the latest character. I'm going to show you RQ trailer just so you guys can get a visual sake as far as like how older Red RQ looks. So where's RQ trailer? So here's RQ right here. And we're going to showcase her trailer real quick. We did this in What's Up PlayStation like months ago, but... And here's RQ. See how she look a little bit younger here? But she doesn't have that like fireball. See, she look much, much younger here. Red RQ look like she a grown
Yeah,
woman.
RQ Broomstud. Yeah, she looked great. Yeah, much younger here.
But she don't have that fireball. I don't think she have armor in her slashes like the red one either.
She's not doing the cross up slash.
But from what I've seen so far in the community, a lot of people is going to be maining this character here.
Yo, was that a parry? Oh shit!
Yeah, hey, yo. So you can shield and counter in this game, yo. It's going to take a while to learn this joint, yo. Real talk. Just to be honest, but I'm here for it.
This game's gonna take some time for sure.
I'm here for it. Yo, a quick little update to move along. Yo, Ollie. If you guys don't know, Ollie is that skateboarding like indie game. It is finally going to get 120 frames per second mode for the PS5. So, Ollie, I played this game like on a Vita. It's a cool indie game. But on the PS5, you're going to get an update here where it's going to boost the frames up to 120 frames. So yeah, this is the gameplay that you're gonna expect here. I know Michi played this. I know Court played this game a lot. So this is Ollie. Cool little indie game. Yeah, I mean, just wanted to do a quick little update for those frame guys. You're the one. What a
you stupid, bro. Those frame guys.
Yeah, the frame dudes that like the frames and stuff, man. You gotta shout them out. My frames, man. Oh, the PlayStation can't do this. You gotta get a PC if you want 120 frames. All right. Yo, Persona.
Yeah, what's up?
You know me.
Of course.
And I know you.
Yes, sir.
You know me more than I know you, but I know you more than you know me.
Yes, sir.
And one thing I know.
Yes, sir.
Is that you love The Last of Us.
Yes, sir.
One thing I know.
Yes, sir.
Is that you love factions.
Yes, sir.
One thing I know.
Yes, sir.
Is that you love Naughty Dog.
Yes, sir.
The Last of Us day is upon us, Persona. And we're going to celebrate with the news of Factions 2 coming to PlayStation 5.
Hey, listen. I'm not getting my hopes up, bruh, because last year people thought the same thing and it was some bullshit.
Hey, yo,
this year,
where my man Jack move at?
Yo, last year everyone was hyped. Oh yeah, Last of Us Day they gonna announce factions. It was some bullshit. This year, people thought, oh yeah, factions is gonna be at the PlayStation Showcase. Nope. Yo, listen, man. I remember I'm not getting my hopes up, man. I'm not.
Yo, last year we spoke about this too as well. Remember when we was like, oh, they got new gear and all that stuff.
Yep. Yo, they was selling blankets and shit, bro. Go back to that show. I was tight, bro. I was pissed off because I'm like, yo, where is factions? That is what people want. That is what never mind. That is what I want. Where is factions too? Like, come on, man.
Hold up. Before you get factions, Persona. Because I did lie to the PlayStation Nation. I apologize. You got to buy this merch first, man. So we're going to celebrate with wearable merch for the PlayStation Gear Store. And let's check out the games, the merch for it. There go my man Chap when we say I have no expectation. Listen, we gonna play around. Exactly. We gonna get into the what ifs. We're gonna speculate a little bit, but we got to check out the merch.
Let's check it out.
We gotta check out the merch, man. First of all, they got this nice little picture here. You know what I mean? This shirt look nice. This jacket look nice.
Look alright.
Got a nice little Scully, a little beanie.
The Scully look cool. The Scully look cool.
All right, so here we go. We got an Ellie shirt. Give me a review, Persona. What you thinking?
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
Yeah, I don't like the color. Yeah, I don't like the color.
It's a great photo. It's a great photo. But they could have did a little bit more.
I don't like the color.
They could have did a little bit more.
Yeah, they could have did a little bit more on the shirt because I don't know if they would have had like the woods and fire in the background, like the torches and all that would have made it pop. But also, I don't like this grayish beige color as well. I think if it was a black shirt, it would have stood out more as well. In my opinion.
I don't mind the gray. It matches. It matches the theme of Abby, you know, and the faction that she was a part of.
I don't really like wearing light colors.
Well, I feel like it could. I agree with you with like probably a little fire in the background or woods. You know, this it'd have been a little bit better because you have like the reflection of like some fire on her and all that stuff. But you know, a little bit more. What you guys thinking, man? What's your review on this shirt? Let me know in the chat what you guys thinking out of 10. We got a beanie. We got a Scully. You know what I mean? I know you like your Scullys. This Scully kind of fire, Persona. I'm giving this a 9 out of 10.
I give a Scully about an 8. The only thing I don't like is that patch on the front like that.
You don't like the patch? I like that.
No, I don't like that. No.
You don't like the patch, really man?
That. No, I don't. If it was,
what you would like if it was etched in?
Yeah, if it was actually sewn in, like knitted in, Last of Us across it or something like that. I feel like that'd have been better. Or TLOU 2 or something.
I personally think they didn't need to put part 2. Just put The Last of Us, you know?
Well, this is Last of Us Part 2 merch, though. So they kind of have to differentiate between the two.
I mean, yeah, true, but, you know.
Plus, I
like the beanie, man. I like the beanie. I like the beanie, man. Pause.
The thing as well is, like on this patch, it's all this real estate that's just like, it's nothing. I'm just like,
oh, you talking about this area right here?
Yeah, it's like the whole right side just is nothing. I don't like it.
I like the simplicity of this beanie, personally.
The beanie itself is nice. I'd rock the beanie. I just don't like that patch on there like that because again,
the patch they could have did a little bit better with it. They could have made this a little bit like bigger so it could fill the thing in here. But I don't know. I like it though. I like it. This is something I'll personally buy.
Or what they could have did was they could have had The Last of Us Part 2 there on the patch, and then on the right side could have been Ellie's face. That'd have been great. And I'd be like, all right, that's fine. Okay. You know.
But I think they're going for the grown, you know, just simplistic type of thing. Not no character on here. Just The Last of Us Part 2. I'm about it. Can we see the price?
I'm good. It's 8 out of 10 though. It's a good looking beanie.
Let me see the price. Let me see the price on this.
Let's just get.
Where's the beanie? Can I see the price on the beanie? I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna go and look at the price of the beanie. The beanie. Last of Us Part 2. We're spoiling a little bit here, but damn, I don't see the price of the beanie. The beanie out yet? God damn.
Oh.
All right, we'll figure that out. Or maybe one of you guys can put it in the chat. The price of the beanie.
The beanie is the girl. The girl. She got the beanie on. Where's she?
All right, yo. What about these over here, man? These are fire. Come on, Persona. These flannels are fire.
Oh yeah, that red. Wait, the vinyls. What you looking at?
Flannel,
I'm looking at the shirt.
The flannel.
The flannel shirts. Oh, okay.
Charcoal and red. The plaid.
And that red fire. I would rock that. I'd rock that with some blue jeans and
oh, you put some Timbs on there?
Yes, some Timbs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's a New York cat right there. That's a New York cat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I like the red more than the charcoal.
The shirt. Yeah, I love the red. I mean, red is my favorite color, so that's hands down. I'll definitely pick up that red shirt with some nice jeans and some Timbs. That's a nice date night outfit right there. Fire.
Even with The Last of Us on there?
Hell yeah, sir.
She gonna say, what brand is that? You gonna say The Last of Us Part 2?
That's The Last of Us Part 2. I never heard of it. Better get cultured then.
Oh, you don't know? You don't know?
You don't know?
End day right there.
Yeah, that's
the red is only in Europe?
What? That's why. Why they gotta give it this ugly?
I don't know. It says Europe. No. It's both. It's both. Oh, the red. They don't have the charcoal option in Europe.
Copy.
I read it wrong. Yo, this jacket though, Persona. I'm giving this an 8 out of 10.
The beanie is $30, by the way. I just clicked the link. It's $30.
Oh, 30?
For the beanie. Absolutely not.
I mean, 25, 30, that's kind of average for a beanie. Not. Depends if you buying the little cheap ones, like, back in like Canal Street or something.
Absolutely.
What you giving this jacket right here, man? I'm giving it, matter of fact, I'm lowering my score to 7.5. 7.5 out of 10.
The jacket, I'm more of a peacoat kind of guy. The jacket, it's a nice little spring.
This is her rain jacket.
Rain. Yeah, I give this a 9 out of 10. I would rock this. But again, that Last of Us patch, bro.
That's what killed me.
You know what? Never mind. I give it a 7.5.
The patch killing me a little bit with the jacket, not with the beanie, but with the jacket.
Yeah, the patch, that brown just throws this black off for me. 7.5. I'm good, man.
Because
I wouldn't buy that.
They could do better with a patch. You know what I mean? I get that they're going for this little rustic.
But here's the thing. Barry. They actually did better with the patch wording here. That's how the beanie should have looked.
Oh, like the patch like wording. That? Yeah, yes, I agree.
Wording. That's how the wording should have looked on the beanie.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, they did get the patch right here, but for something like this, if I was in a store, I wouldn't buy this because that patch, one, I don't like that stuff, and all black, I don't know, that brown just throws me off. I don't like it.
Now the bomber jacket though. The bomber jacket though.
The bomber.
Fire.
Right, see now the bomber jacket. See, we talking
fire.
10 out of 10. I'd pick this up.
Definitely. I'm giving it a 9. It's a little bit plain in the front, which is cool. It's not bad, but I think if you're not wearing this at a gaming conference, right, like a gamer conference, you're gonna get away with this. But if you're wearing this outside a gaming conference, I think it's a little too much with this little tag right here. In my personal opinion.
All right. Yeah, that tag is a bit much.
But this at a gaming conference, you stunting. Like, you got a Last of Us bomber jacket? Oh, damn.
Yeah, you shitting on them. You definitely shitting on them. That tag though, like, I wouldn't like. I'd probably
you play flag football. Somebody gonna rip it.
I cut the tag off.
Oh, if you take the tag off, I think it pops up to a 10.
If I can take the tag off, it pops up to a 10. But if you can't take the tag off, it's a 9. It's a 9. I'd rock this jacket on a date or something like that, or going out or something like that. Yeah, I'd rock that.
You gotta have a bomber on deck.
Oh, very nice, of course.
We ain't gonna talk about this. What is this? A purse? It's a strap. What is this?
It's a cord organizer.
A leather velvet. Okay.
The
canvas backpack. What do you think about the canvas backpack, man?
The canvas bag. Yeah, I give that a 7. Yeah, 7. Yeah, look, because I don't know, I'm not really big on canvas bags like that.
4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 for me.
Well, let me look at the pictures of the chick. I don't like bags that look too.
It look like a purse, man. It's supposed to be a backpack. Look like a purse.
Well, not even that. I don't like bags that make you look that are like too big, if that makes sense. Like they just look too bulky on your back. It look like you carrying a goddamn fridge on your back and shit. Like I don't really like that. And these canvas bags tend to do that, where when you start putting stuff in them, it starts all going to the bottom, and it just looks. I don't really like canvas bags too much, but the color as well, man. Listen, man, I don't really like these types of colors, man. Like when it comes to like colors, I don't like these types of colors because they stand out too much, and it's very hard to match with that type of stuff.
Yo, what about this Last of Us sex toy right here? This whip.
Yo, that's not no whip.
My bad. Hey, let me chill. Let me scroll back. Let me scroll back.
5 out of 10.
Yo, guitar picks. They got a guitar. Yo, anybody confessing who's gonna buy a Last of Us guitar and guitar pick? Let me know, please. Well, why is this all separated? Like, why are they selling this all separate? Shouldn't it just be in one like bulk thing?
I think the guitar is actually Europe only.
Oh, it is. But I'm saying, like, why is it separated? They should have like a bulk. Like, you buy the guitar, it comes with a pick, it comes with a strap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But moving along from this merch, man. Yo, what you got any expectations, like any announcements?
Nope. I'm not doing it to myself this year, bro. I did it to myself last year, and I was pissed off. I thought it was going to show it at the PlayStation Showcase. We got nothing. I'm not doing it. My expectations for this is actually low.
You just think it's going to be? Oh, here we got new merch.
It's going to be some regular shit. Yeah, it's going to be some regular shit. Now, if it's not, then obviously I'm super hyped. And I know I always say keep your expectations high, guys. And I'm kind of contradicting here, but for something like this with Last of Us Part 2 factions, I'm not going to keep doing that to myself. I have no expectations going into this into tomorrow. None at all.
So tomorrow around 12 p.m. Eastern time, they're going to start revealing some new content. They said, in addition to merch below, we will be revealing all new content on September 26, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Be sure to come back and check out thelastofus.com/Tlu Day. I feel we're going to get a trailer.
The content is the trailer for The Last of Us Part 2 show.
If they were just to announce the trailer for the show, because the show I'm not even excited like that for it, because I think the casting is kind of bad. But I think they have to announce like some DLC or some type of new content for the game, which could be factions or could be an expansion of the game when it comes to part 2. I feel like they have to, what would be cool if they announce like an expansion that you're playing as Tommy, what Tommy went through before, he was.
That would be cool.
I think that would be dope. You get his point of view of what he went through in Seattle. I think that would be cool.
I would be excited for that, but I'm gonna be honest. In the back, as excited as I would be for that, in the back of my mind, I'm still gonna be asking where's factions.
I will prefer them to announce like factions, like a multiplayer as well. But if they wasn't going to announce faction there, I think it would be cool to have like a expansion of what Tommy went through in Seattle.
Yeah.
Or what's the Asian dude name? Or him as well.
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
Yeah, I forgot his name too, actually.
But yeah, man, I mean, the fact that they added that sentence in there, they definitely said they're revealing all new content. They didn't say we're revealing new content. I feel like when you put some in content there, it's definitely multiple things there. You know what I mean?
I'm not going to do it to myself, Bari. You doing it? I'm not doing it, man.
I'm trying to lean on.
I'm not, man. Because I'm telling you, if I do it again this year and we don't get what I want,
yeah, Jesse, my bad, Jesse's name.
If we don't get what I want, I'm really going to be heated, and I'm not doing. So I'm not doing it to myself this year. Not this year.
Yeah,
whatever it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, going into it, just what we dealt with last year. It's kind of disappointing. There's just merch that they announced, but and they did announce that HBO show and all that stuff. But I'm not going in there with low expectation. I'm going there like, yo, you gonna announce this fucking shit, man. We seen all these job listings for about a year now. You hiring for this, you're doing for that. Whatever. If it's early. If it's coming 2022, announce that shit. You know what I mean? This is Last of Us Day. We just don't want merch. You know what I mean? We're going to buy the merch. Yeah, it's going to be cool, but we just don't want merch. You know what I mean? So, I think they should, man. The fans have been waiting for it. We went out, supported the game.
They've been begging.
The game.
The game got 300 goddamn awards and all this. Like, people are begging for this, man.
It's time. Yo, so we got a super chat from Chris B, $2, Android user. He said, add folders and VRR. VRR is on Xbox. Yeah, VRR is something that a lot of people's clamoring for, or after they watch digital.
They don't even know what that is. They don't even know. People don't even know what that is. Listen, man. You see how PlayStation games look? Come on, man. Cut it out.
Yo, but last but not least, for the news here, before we get into the topic, my man Yoko Taro has announced a new game here. It got revealed at the Nintendo showcase yesterday, but it is also out here on PlayStation. So this is the game here called Voice of Cards: The Isles Dragon Roars, and it's coming to PlayStation 4 next month. So here's the trailer for it. Looks pretty cool. Looks like a strategy type game. Might not be down everybody's cup of tea, but if I know my man Yoko Taro well enough, I'm pretty sure the story is going to be pretty amazing in this game, or it's going to be pretty shocking. They're going to have something to definitely, wow you pretty much. You know what I mean? So here's the trailer here. This was announced at the Nintendo Direct, but it is also coming to PlayStation 4. So I just want to let people know, in case you missed the Direct, here is the trailer. And it's a card game. It's a card game, man, but it definitely got some good story in there. I know Persona's like, yo, it ain't there. Move on. But let me know what you guys think.
It's a skip.
I know Chris is gonna cop it. Chris Righteous. Is this trailer in oh yeah, it's not in 360p. I'm like, damn, why it looks so blurry? You know what I mean? So yeah, Persona says a skip for him. It's a skip for me as well. It's a skip for me as well, man. I'm gonna wait and see. I'm gonna wait and see.
I'm good, bro. I'm not waiting for anything. It's a skip.
But you can pre-order right now. There's a demo available as well. So if you guys want to give it a try, you can give it a try. But yo, moving along, man. We're gonna do 2 topics today, Persona, man. I think we're gonna save the first one for another day. Cause we kind of alluded to that stuff already in previous shows and like previous podcasts and stuff like that. But if you guys made it to the topic section, you already know the vibes. Here's some trophies. You know what I mean? We giving out these trophies like Naughty Dog, Insomniac. Let's go ahead, man. These are gold trophies for making it this far of What's Up PlayStation Podcast, episode 54. Yo, Persona, before we get into topics, do you want to announce again for the people that have missed it what you have announced earlier today?
Yeah. So, like I said earlier in the show, me and Bari, we about to make history. What's Up PlayStation Podcast is about to make history. So we got Sean Layden as a guest on the show.
Yes, sir.
We're ironing out the final details. We're pushing for next week Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So you should see. So next, keep it locked because we making history.
History.
We making history. You understand? So Sean Layden will be a guest on What's Up PlayStation podcast. Most likely next week.
Yo, like I said, man, we want to thank you guys for helping us grow. And yeah, man, when we tweet out these things and we ask these, people in the industry to come on through, man, we definitely appreciate some of the comments that's like, yeah, that would be dope for you guys to come on there, because that helps us out as well, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna have the people that's like, oh man, why you going on these people podcast? You know what I mean? But end of the day, a lot of you guys really support What's Up PlayStation Podcast, and we appreciate that. Where we're gonna lock it in. We're gonna make y'all proud, man, with this interview. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can't wait to do it. And listen, man, Persona's gonna iron out the details when it comes to community questions.
Yeah, so the tweet will once it's locked in. It's pretty much locked in now. But I just want to, I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, right? So the date we all agreed on the date. It's just the time that we're ironing out right now. So this What's Up PlayStation show might not air at 11 a.m. Like we actually might do the show later, like at like 2.
Yeah, it might be a little bit later.
Yeah, it'll be a little later, just because
he's on different
a different time zone. So to kind of accommodate that, our show will probably be at around 2:00 and not 11. But like I said, me and Bari will definitely giving you guys the all the details. If you follow us on Twitter, you'll get all the details and whatnot once we iron everything through and everything is solidified.
Hey, yo, my man, Aaron, my man, yo, shout out to my man Aaron. He asked if the gaming politician showing up with Sean Layden.
Nah, we're gonna keep gaming politician locked away for this one. This is this high profile.
Yeah, right we closing the door on the gaming politician. Yo, Black Bear said, yo, Sean needs to drop that PSN though.
Yeah, this high profile. This high profile.
Yo, so, Chris, man, history will be made on October 2nd for sure.
Sir, sure. Yes, sir. History is gonna be made, guys. Do not miss it, guys. I promise you. It's gonna be a magical show. I promise, guys. It's gonna be fire. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. It's gonna be good, man. And
a few people guessed it, but we didn't want to say nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we didn't want to say nothing.
We wanted to lock in the date, but the date was actually locked in. It was just the time we're gonna lock that in, and certain other aspects as far as community questions. You know, we're going to see if he's okay with that, because those are more like live questions. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he's not going to be able to answer everything, like give a specific detail on everything.
And guys, don't worry, like, because I know some of the y'all know how I am with the questions, and you know we've already got like a list of questions, but you know we're definitely going to talk to him prior to the show, just you know prior to us going live, just you know because there's a couple of more that kind of came to my head that I'm like, oh, this would be cool to know.
Same here.
Where I'm like, yo, I wonder if you can kind of divulge into this a little bit without giving away PlayStation secrets and things like that, right? So, you know, I promise, guys, you're not going to want to miss that show. It's really going to be a good show. Trust me, it's going to be a great show. So do not miss that show.
Yeah, he also gonna give a spotlight game for the week too, man. Listen, man, we already prepped him. We prepped him.
He's prepped. He's prepped.
You know what I mean?
Trust and believe. He knows how we do things here. He's definitely prepped. So Sean later will definitely be giving a spotlight game for the week. So
and this is a guy like we've been saying for years. This is a guy that we spoke to already at PlayStation Experience. Like a real talk. I had like a good 5-minute conversation. You know what I mean? If it was that short. With Sean Layden when he was wearing that God of War t-shirt. You know what I mean? Yep. He's like can't give out that DJ, but you know, he gave that laugh. Like I was like, oh, God of War coming. You know what I mean? But man, like hopefully you guys gonna enjoy that one. Definitely don't miss next week. History shall be made. And you know, like with all the guests that we have here, just be respectful. Regardless if you disagree or when you agree, just be respectful to all the guests that we have here, because yeah, we're gonna get some guests in here, man. Like I said, we're gonna get people in the community, people in the industry, people that on other platforms, you know, that's giving their take on PlayStation. We're gonna make you guys proud when it comes to What's Up PlayStation, you know, for real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, this is a podcast by the fans for the fans. You know,
by the fans for the fans.
It's a place. I like that. Yeah, I definitely like that. Yo, I like that. It's a PlayStation centric show, man, and you know. We started this because we wanted to, you know, prop up and have something out there where it wasn't just misinformation and craziness. And that's what this is, man. And you guys help us grow, and we appreciate y'all 100%.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And don't get it twisted. A lot of times we tweet out and say, yo, you should come on the show. We gonna get those people too. Don't get it twisted.
Oh yeah. You know what I mean? Listen, the list is trust me, guys.
Never underestimate the power.
Is extremely high profile. This is like tippy top high profile.
Yeah,
we got others on the list. Trust me when I tell you.
Don't underestimate the power of What's Up PlayStation podcast. That's all I gotta say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But
yes, sir.
Yo, Persona topic time, man. TGS is on the way.
Yes, sir.
Next week begins the amazing show for all your Japanese games it needs. With Tokyo Game Show 2021. Thursday, September 4th, I think it begins. I always forget the time because, you know, Japanese time, so it's probably going to be like late in the night when it actually does show something. But what is your predictions for anything that's going to be shown there? I'm not just talking PlayStation, you know, it could be Capcom, it could be, you know, Square Enix, it could be, you know, anything from PlayStation. What do you think is going to be there? This is wild predictions, man. We don't know. We just don't know.
Man. A lot of these places really put like expectations in check, like what they were coming to the table with. And after E3 and after Gamescom, you know, my hopes for some of this stuff is like starting to dwindle a little bit. I'm not going to lie, but when it comes to Square Enix, top of the list for me is most definitely Final Fantasy 16. They told us last year we would get news this year, and we haven't gotten anything at all. And it's 3 or 4 months before the year is over. So, what you know, are we going to get anything? This is pretty much the last show of the year, really, unless they're going to do like their own specialized whatever. Cool. Also from Square, Dragon Quest 12. I'm hoping we get some. It's early. Listen, I know it's early, but you know, so Dragon, at least give us an actual trailer, because all we really saw was the title screen and voices, right? So I'm like, you know, can we get a little bit more? Not Square Enix. Actually, this might be Square. No, CyberConnect 2. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. That's supposed to be coming out next year. I do want to see some new gameplay for that. 100%. Also, if we can get a nice update for what's this game? Listen, I'm hoping one of these places announced Octopath Traveler is coming to the PlayStation. Like I really do. Like I've been championing that, and I'm going. And listen, I have the game on the Switch. All right, so relax, guys. But I've been championing that to come to PlayStation because I want to get the trophies and actually platinum that game. So I really do hope at some point they do bring that to PlayStation. I'm always going to ask for that, regardless. What's this game from the creators of Chrono Cross, Chrono Trigger? I forgot the name of the games. Jesus Christ! You know what I'm talking about, Bari?
Tokyo RPG Factory?
No. No, the Suikoden. Sorry, the Suikoden.
Oh, you talking about the Edenwing Chronicles?
Yes. I hope we get some gameplay for that because Edenwing Chronicles, the two games that he has coming out, one of them is supposed to come out in 2022, and the other one is supposed to come out in 2023. Yeah. So I'm hoping that we can get some gameplay for that as well, for at least one of them, if not both. I do hope that we get some gameplay for that as well. Capcom, I'm always going to throw Dino Crisis out there, even though I know it's never going to happen.
Capcom they've been on their remake and remastered jam though.
I'm hoping they surprise us and say, "Hey, look, so Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is coming back." That would be great. But I'm not going to get my hopes up. And then for PlayStation, I wouldn't mind seeing what Team Asobi's working on, and see if they're gonna. Because remember the speculation of the Japan studio that they're supposed to be creating, like a new Japanese-based studio. It would be cool to get that announcement out there, and or something like that. Even though I doubt we will, I feel like PlayStation would probably want to save that for their own specialized event. But that's really it. It's kind of a toss up with TGS for me personally.
Yo, Chris said he's gonna upload his JRPG versus WRPG or Western RPG spaces on YouTube. That's lit. I didn't know you was recording. I missed the beginning of that. So that's definitely
real talk. Square, going back to Square real quick. I hope they come to their senses to say, "Hey guys, we heard you." And the pixel remasters for Final Fantasy 1 through 6 is coming to consoles.
Preach, man. Preach, yo.
And that's really they and 13 series. Yeah, they do.
Persona.
Yeah, if they put the pixel remasters on PlayStation, like Square, if you're listening, if you put the pixel remasters on PlayStation, I will play them, all of them, because I started at 7. I started at 7. So let me get those games and play those, please. I'll buy them right away.
Like I have them on PC here.
Don't make me play them on PC, please.
Yeah, I have them on PC here. Because I already had like some of them already on PC. I have all of them on mobile. So the mobile ones already had all of them already. So the mobile ones got updated, and the ones that I have on PC, it just got updated again. But I would definitely re-buy them on PlayStation for sure.
I mean, I'll because I am gonna buy them on Steam, but I really would just rather play them on PlayStation, get those trophies and whatnot, and kind of just be done with it. But if I have to buy them on Steam, then I will. And yeah, those are most of my predictions, honestly.
Yo, so PlayStation themselves is not gonna be there like a typical PlayStation show. But just because they're not gonna have a show doesn't mean they're not gonna have an announcement there. So I feel that one of these developers or publishers definitely have like a partnership and deal with PlayStation where they're creating a PlayStation 5 and 4 console exclusive to PlayStation. It could be Level 5. It could be Sega and Atlas. It could be Bandai Namco. It could be Square. We already know those ones. It could be Capcom. And leading into Capcom, we're going to see more Street Fighter 5. We're going to see actual gameplay of the newest character. What's his name again? I forgot his name. Blonde haired dude, Luke. We're going to see some new gameplay of Luke, and I feel like with that gameplay, we're going to get a special announcement, Persona, of Street Fighter 5 6. Nothing too crazy, but like more like a splash screen. It's coming 2023.
Well, we already know the first character that's coming, Luke.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like we're going to get like a splash screen. 2023 Street Fighter 6 is coming out. Because that will put Street Fighter 5 came out in 2016, so that will put what like about 8 years I would say 9 years. No, 7.
8.
So that's 2026 or 2027, 2028, 2020. Well, I'm saying 2028. 2017
now or when it releases?
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20. Yeah, 7 years. So 7 years.
That's 7 years.
Yeah, you call it 8 if you list 2026. If you list 2016. So yeah, I think that would be ample time for them to have a new Street Fighter game announced, and it will be another PlayStation 5, PC type ordeal. But yeah, I do think PlayStation did partner up with some of these other Japanese developer and publishers, and they're going to have exclusive as well. For real talk, I do think that Square is going to they're gonna show Final Fantasy 16. You know what I mean? Listen,
you think so?
Yoshi P is not going to have this whole year come out and they not have an update for it. And we'll be able to pre-order.
They're showing Endwalkers. They're showing Endwalkers before.
Oh yeah, Endwalker's going to be the big thing for them. But I think they're going to show some more Final Fantasy 16, and we're going to have a date for Final Fantasy 16.
I don't think so. I really don't think so, bro.
I think we're going to get it.
Not here, at least. I'm telling you, right now, their focus is Endwalker. Their focus is Endwalker, getting that out. Endwalker comes out in November. I'm telling you, man.
Endwalker is already solidified, and it's already a game that the accounts, the users have already increased due to the announcement of Endwalker. But I think 16, and remember, he specifically mentioned that he want to have the game be shown there, and the next time they show the game, they want to have the pre-orders ready so people can. It looks so good, people's going to buy it. So I feel like he hit that mark. So this man's a workhorse. He hit that mark, and he's going to show the game. You're going to get the pre-order. You're going to have a release date. And I think it's probably going to be around holiday time, around this time next year. Final Fantasy 16.
Do you think we're going to get pre-orders, gameplay shown, and a date all at this showcase?
Yes, because that's his goal, what he wanted to
do. I don't think so. I really, really don't think so.
I think we're going to get, because that's his goal. He said it. That's his goal. The next time they show this game, he wants it to look so good that people's going to buy it. You can be able to pre-order it, and everything's going to be fine and dandy. So I think Square is going to have a big year next year anyway. So yeah, Level 5. It would be cool to see another Ni no Kuni game come out from Level 5. But we'll definitely see. Maybe that's the partnership that they have with PlayStation that's going to be like an exclusive thing. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, not really too much predictions here. But I do think that PlayStation will have like some type of partnership with these platforms or these publishers or developers. I do think that Square is going to show off that Final Fantasy 16. And I do think that Street Fighter 6 will be teased. It will be teased. I'm not saying it's going to be fully announced and we're going to see all this cool game, but I'm saying it's going to be teased. Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for TGS, man. It's going to be another online show. But there's a lot of developers showing up throughout the week. So, and Arc System as well. Arc System going to show their new character as well too. So Arc System, I think, is on the 3rd of October. But yeah, they're going to be there as well. So can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Well, Persona, to end the show off, man, with a topic, I'm going to ask you, I'm going to ask the chat as well. You guys can participate as per usual. Top 5 games this year. Listen, I don't want no honorable mentions, Persona. Huh? I know how you do. Mr. Honorable Mention, but I want to break the rules. Mr. Break the Rules. I know how you do.
Try to break the rules.
Top 5 games this year so far. Emphasis on so far, because the year's not over yet, and there's still some other games that's going to be coming out. But what are your top 5 games this year so far?
That's a good question. All right, so top 5 games so far this year for me are Tales of Arise.
That's one.
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
That's 2.
Returnal.
Are these in order?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, no. Let me. I scratch that then. Tales of Arise. This is in order. Tales of Arise. Returnal. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Can I count Iki Island? Or no?
Absolutely. It's an expansion. It's not a standalone, but it's an expansion.
Ghost of Tsushima, Iki Island.
That's 4.
The story was fire. And this is not fair for me to say, just because I only put an hour into it. But I'm just gonna throw it out there anyway, because you're saying it's a 9, and you and I trust your gaming opinion, and we both have good gaming taste. Kena Bridge of Spirits.
So you have Tales of Arise, Returnal, Ratchet and Clank, Ghost of Tsushima, Iki Island, and Kena Bridge of Spirits.
Yes.
Okay, I like it. Persona. Yeah. I like it. Hugs and kisses. Now,
this guy.
Do you want to hear my top 5?
You're probably gonna say a game that's gonna make me go, oh yeah, wait. No, Final Fantasy. You
know
top
what? 5. That's a one LP.
Let me just clean my list up real quick. Let me knock Kena off. Let me knock Kena off and put Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate.
Okay. I respect it. Let me
knock Kena. I love Kena.
But you still have to complete it. You have to complete it.
Yeah, I still got to complete it. So it's not fair for me.
Right now, you in the beginning of honeymoon phase of, oh wow, this looks really good.
Yeah.
Oh, these cutscenes are really well done.
Yeah. So you know what? I'm gonna put Final Fantasy VII Integrate as number 5.
Okay, I respect it. Here we go.
That's fine.
My top 5 so far. Ordered. This is cheap as well. Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrated. 1. Tales of Arise. 2. Returnal. 3.
Fire.
Ratchet and Clank. 4. This is where it gets tough.
It gets very tough. That number 5 is tough, bro, because it's like 5-6 different games that can go into that number 5 spot.
Yes,
you got to choose one.
But I feel this game was super, super good, and it was probably one of the best Ys newer title games. Ys 9.
I forgot about Ys. Oh my God, you're right. I forgot about Ys.
I'm loving Kena. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna put Kena above Ys 9 because Kena definitely surprised me when it comes to gameplay and like boss fights. I felt like the story was gonna be amazing, but Kena definitely does captivate you in a certain way where it's not too much dialogue with Kena, but the expressions, the other spirits, it draws you, so it has this emotional attachment to you with how they present the game, and the story is amazing. How everything just wraps up in the end, and you understanding what the rots are and all that stuff. It's so good. So yeah, that's gonna be my top 5 is Integrate.
I forgot about Ys. I forgot Ys 9 came out this year.
Yeah. Yo, listen, it's a lot of games I beat this year, man. A lot of them was good. You know what I mean? A lot of them was good, but those are my top 5 so far. It's not easy because I was thinking about it, because when it came to 5, I was like, yo, Ys, I have definitely enjoyed my time thoroughly with that.
All right, Scarlet Nexus as well.
Scarlet Nexus is another one too. Like if we do top 10, it'd be much, much easier.
Yeah, it'd be much easier. But that top 5, it's so many games that can fit that number 5 slot.
Yeah.
And it's like having to choose is very, very hard. Very hard.
It's very, very hard.
I forgot about
year.
Ys 9.
This year has been a great year for gaming, yo. Real talk.
Yes, it is.
It's been a great. I just started Deathloop as well. I'm enjoying it. Deathloop. I'm enjoying the DualSense on Deathloop. The character dialogue is pretty fun so far.
How's the AI? Is
Is it as bad as people are saying, or?
I haven't encountered any like stupid ass AI because I definitely tested it. I threw a grenade to see if they was gonna react, and they was like, "Oh, a grenade!" You know what I mean? They try to get out of the way, but they still got blown up by it. They're a little late to react, but I'm not experiencing what I saw like at State of Play, and I'm not experiencing what I saw the clips like on Twitter yet. I don't know if there was a patch when they made it a little bit more responsive when it comes to AI, but when I shoot my gun, they get alerted.
Okay.
And yeah, so but we'll see when we get more into the game, because I'm only about like 2 hours in.
Okay.
But it's not it's good. I had to turn down some of the settings though. They have this head bop setting where it's on 100. The head bop is on 100. I had to drop that jump to like 50.
Head bop, what's that?
So when you walk, it's like there's like a shake that's going on. You know what I mean? So to give you like some immersion that, you know, my man is like, you're moving as him when you walk. You know what I mean? And when you crouch, the head bopping is even weird. I'm like, yo, why is this man shaking like this? I had to go in the settings like head bop. I turned that joint down to like 50. I turned it down to like, and now it feels much better. You're gonna have to get used to the motion blur when you run as well, because
you can't turn that off.
No, you can't turn it off. So what I did in the beginning area, I was just running, so I can get used to it. I do agree with David, my man, Strictly. It was like that it takes a while for you to get used to that stuff. So I was just running around until I got used to it. Okay, it's nothing like, you know, game breaking for me or nothing. You know, I'm used to it now.
Got you.
It's cool so far. The graphics could be a little bit better as far as like the facial like the character design. I mean, the character designs are cool, but sometimes the facial animations, it look like, okay, this could have been a little bit better. But so far so good with the game, man. I'm enjoying it.
That's pretty dope, man.
You can definitely tell it has that you know, that staunch because you got to do a whole bunch of logging ins and, you know what I mean? Get on this network, and I was like, yo, brother.
Oh my God.
Yo, I had to click on like 7 terms of services. Yo, bro. I was like, oh, this definitely got that little stench on there. You know what I mean? But
stench on there,
other than that, it's pretty cool.
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. Like, listen, it's Kena, Fist. It's a couple games ahead of Deathloop. Lost Judgment. You know, I'm gonna try Death Stranding. I'm actually gonna foot dip in Death Stranding today too, to see how it looks on PS5 and how beautiful it is. And
you gonna start all over, or are you gonna do the whole boot up the PS4 and go into the save and load up the save?
To get the trophies, I might as well do that. I'll probably start from where I left off, because I was pretty far.
They said the cross save was kind of weird, because it's like an in-game thing where you got to, you know how you do you go to those little poles or the little stations, and then you can do like certain work,
save and all that
and you got to wait. Yeah. That's what you got to do with it. Like an order got to be done to save.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll try it out and see what's up, just to kind of foot dip.
But yeah, guys, man, that is pretty much it for episode 54, man. We appreciate all the people that have hit the like button, everybody that has commented, everybody that has super chatted, and make sure I didn't miss any super chats here as I'm scrolling on. Yep. Let me actually go check here. Let me just check just to make sure. Nope, we pretty much got all of them. And yeah, man, we appreciate it, guys. So once again, just to let you guys know again, that Sean Layden is going to be our next guest on What's Up PlayStation podcast, and we appreciate you guys supporting the podcast, man. But yo, Persona, hit us with the outro. Let me give out these trophies, these platinum trophies to the PlayStation Nation. We're gonna update the platinum. We're gonna update the PlayStation soundboard as well. But Persona, man, hit us with your outro, bro.
I have no experience. Hey, what is good, YouTube? What's good, PlayStation? Listen, your boy Persona. I appreciate y'all coming through today, man. It was a good turnout, a good conversation. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. It was good chopping up with my boy Bari, like it always is every Saturday. Shout out to the people that super chatted. Shout out to the lurkers. Shout out to everybody that was here. We really appreciate you guys, honestly.
Yep.
Listen, if that Last of Us Day tomorrow, if it turns out to be something substantial, I might do a show tomorrow. Like straight up, I'm not even kidding. I might talk about it like tomorrow.
just because I'm probably gonna want to talk about it right away. Just because, especially if they show us gameplay and whatnot, I'll probably do a quick show tomorrow. If not, then expect Monday. Monday will be the show that we'll talk about it and talk about the gameplay and whatnot. Outside of other content, listen, I'm going to be uploading. I'm trying to wait a little bit, but now that I've platinum Tales of Arise, I'm trying to get all these boss fights off my hard drive because I've got almost 200 gigs of pictures and boss fights. Those getting uploaded. I might not make them all available right away, just to give people time to get through the game. But I'm trying to get these off my console, bruh.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, these getting uploaded and put on a channel. And so I can get rid of that stuff and free up some space. Because Kina, I'm about to take those pictures and put those boss fights up. So it's a lot that's about to be happening. But yeah, outside of that, man, appreciate y'all coming through. Remember, guys, man, Sean Layden is our next guest. Keep it locked here. What's Up PlayStation, man? The best PlayStation centric podcast on YouTube. It's a lot of good things in the pipeline. And remember, guys, history will be made.
History.
And yeah, that's it, guys. Y'all have a great weekend. Be safe.
Yo, shout out to my man Chuck Gaming with the $4.99 iPhone user. He said, better late than never. Laughing my ass off. I'll listen now. You know what I mean? We got a nice little song in there for you, Chuck, man. So hopefully you give a review on the song that I sung earlier today. But yeah, guys, man, once again, appreciate all the support that we have received with What's Up PlayStation. And it's always great to see, like, you know, you guys in the chat, you know, every weekend. That brings a smile to our faces. Trust me, man. But yo, next week, history shall be made. What's Up PlayStation crew, as my man Persona says, shall ascend. You know,
yo, man, I might bring back the Ascended, bruh. I might bring back the saying. I don't know.
But nah, man, yo, a lot of great stuff for PlayStation, man. I'm in the same ballpark as Persona. I got a lot of these boss fights that's on this hard drive, so I'm gonna be uploading these sub boss, like side quests, bosses in Tales of Horizon. There's a lot of them, and you know, so I can, you know, just delete those and have them on the YouTube channel. And yeah, I also put up some Kina boss fights. If you guys didn't play Kina yet, don't watch it. You get spoiled. But there's other videos that I put up there on how to get like certain trophies in Kina. You know what I mean? Those will be greatly appreciated if you hit the like button and share those out. But other than that, man, episode 54 is in the books. PlayStation Nation, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And we'll see you guys next week, same time. Oh, well, we'll see you guys next week.
Not same time, but the same place for sure.
Yeah, same place, same crew. We gone.
Crew. We out. Peace.
Deuces.